let you know.
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes the channel be acting garbage. I don't know why. Okay, can I get that energy, David?
I need two number nines, a number nine long, a number six, and two number 45. Did you hear
Can I
it?
get that again?
Yes, the hell is hard.
David, what type of thinking do you have to have?
Say it again.
What type of thinking do you have to have? Do you think small or do you think what?
You gotta think big, bitch. You gotta think big, bitch. Think big, bitch.
Sounds good there.
All right. I think the audio's working. What's up, Swim? Hey, Swim. What up? We're just doing some audio testing to make sure that the audio is working. Let me know if you can hear me. And David, can you say what's up?
What up?
We in this bitch. Can you hear us? How do we sound? Am I louder than he is, or are we both equally loud as fuck?
You sound good, Danny, online.
Okay, you can hear me, right? Because I know you can.
Yep, do the thing.
Yeah,
Yep,
I hear you.
sound good.
Okay.
Yep, it sounds clear.
All right, say something, Big Mike.
I need to talk to Karen.
Oh my god.
I need to talk to your manager.
Do you live in this building? And then they always say, "Do you live in this building?" It's like, I do, bitch. Back up. You sure, sir? I need to see your ID.
You know what's crazy?
Right.
In this type of chat, we sound really good. So I don't know what changed with the calls.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Because it should be the same server, right? Like it's the same type of shit. Me actually calling and then a voice channel, unless Discord did something different.
The other one must be haunted. It must be like a haunted channel.
I don't know, but it's like
This.
us in this voice chat sound good. So I don't know.
Who's running for president? Let's go.
You said what?
I was like, what the fuck? What up, Short? What up? Shit. We almost we're doing some audio testing, but fuck, it's like almost 2:00 right now.
So I guess we live. I guess.
Yes,
You know,
Are we gonna dip out and get Bella and everybody jump in?
I
they
mean,
can just jump right in.
it's just like it really don't matter. We can just wait,
Take
online.
your shirt off. Show me your nipples, there, Dave.
No, I can't.
He said I can.
I need to set my fucking video.
What up, King? What's happening?
What up, King? We doing we just were audio testing, but fuck. Cause I didn't even put the tweet out. You know what I'm saying?
I told you to do it at 1:30, but no, don't listen to Mike.
No, bitch.
Exactly.
And it was funny is Danny know I already said, did you put the tweet out?
Right. I didn't
Oh,
because
you
this
don't-
wasn't supposed to be.
You don't ever listen to us, Danny. I mean, Dave.
Oh, so I don't listen to myself.
Yeah, you only listen to yourself.
Really?
Danny never listens.
Really?
TikTok, you don't stop to the TikTok, you don't stop.
I watched it there, Short. I'm telling you all motherfuckers, give it a couple months. Bray's coming back. I'm telling you.
Wouldn't it be messed up, man, if WWE was like sponsored by Sony? Big Mike, man, you would explode.
Why would I be explode?
Because it'd be like, man, that's two gasms at the same time.
Right, he got his Brock Lesnar and Sony, right? Like he just doubled up.
Just double cheeked up on a Tuesday.
He said double cheeked up. He said, "Why are you double cheeked up on a Thursday?" You remember this?
Dude, I watched that movie 3 times there, David.
What movie was that?
We're gonna get started, guys, in a few minutes.
The Gray
I'm just
Man.
a bucket. I'll stay live. So we're just shooting the shit right now.
You said The Burning Man?
The Gray Man.
Oh yeah, The Gray Man is dope. Yeah, it's dope.
Dude, one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. That and the new Prey movie is excellent.
I wouldn't see the Prey movie. I heard that shit was good.
It's on Hulu. It's exclusive to Hulu. It's
Hulu.
yeah.
I watched 3 episodes of Resident Evil. That is a catastrophe. But I will say, my favorite character is Wesker because I like Lance Reddick.
I like Lance.
Yeah, he actually is the only reason why I went to 3 episodes because I was like, I'm just here to see Lance Reddick.
Now, do you? I can't think of her name. Like the main character they've been showing in Resident Evil.
That lady. She was the sister, and she grew up, right?
Well, like the one that really been flashing back from past to from past to present. I can't think of her name. She's the one who been trying to help her sister out. I can't think of her name. God damn it.
Yeah, she was the one that I guess her sister died. The one that got in trouble. She died, and she just grew up.
Well, that girl, she's the one that's playing for. She's the main lead in Forspoken. She's the hero.
Oh, is that the Forspoken lady?
That's the Forspoken girl.
Wow. Okay, I knew she looked familiar, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the show sucked. I mean, she's still awesome. But
He said show sucked.
But you know what the problem is? The problem is when these folks are trying to do Resident Evil, I think they're trying too hard, right? Like, really, if you just take the kind of grit of like, let's see, what's the show? Like The Boys, right? If you take the kind of grit and grittiness of The Boys and just add zombies to that shit, you got Resident Evil, right? Like, you literally have Resident Evil. So I don't know why they try so hard where they try and do this kind of remake of the spore getting out over and over and over. They just need to just follow the regular fucking Resident Evil and just write it a little better.
Jade Wesker.
All good.
That's her name, Jade Wesker.
Jade Wesker. Okay.
Yeah. She plays Jade Wesker.
Wesker's daughter.
Yeah. But my thing is, like I told Danny when I started watching it, like since you now started watching it, it's all the flashbacks. That like takes the immersion away from me.
Dude, there's so many flashbacks. You would have thought it was 2 shows in one. Like, God damn.
You see like 5 minutes of flashback from the present day, and then you go back to the past, and back to the present. I'm like, can we just just stop with all the flashbacks?
You know what they should have? You know what they should have called it? Because I think there was a game that came out called
Tweet
Umbrella Chronicles.
Tweet us out.
I think it was a game that came out called Umbrella Chronicles. You ever heard of that?
Yes,
I think that was
played it.
You know what they should do? But this is what I'm saying. They actually should have did like a prequel kind of series called Umbrella Chronicles that didn't say Resident Evil on the title. So that way they can start out building, what happened, in Raccoon City, but do it with like characters that are more grounded, write it gritty and street and realistic, and not like how those 2 girls infiltrated. Listen, they infiltrated Wesker's facility by using his recorded voice on a cell phone. That shit is not secure at fucking all. Anybody can break into that bitch if that's all you need is to have the fake voice. That's some bullshit. And then those 2 girls went in there and let loose the fucking dog. That shit pissed me off. I almost turned it off. Like, literally, when I saw them go in there and let the fucking dog out, I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I was like, I'm done with this shit. But I tried to give it because it's got.
I watched it all. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna watch it all. It's only 8 episodes, so I watched it all.
That shit was garbage all the way through, huh?
The ending got me intrigued.
Okay, so the last episode was better.
As you get further into the series, it actually gets a little better. Even though they're still doing flashbacks, but like I said, I'd say like episodes 4 through 8, it started making sense.
Okay. Damn, you're gonna make me watch the rest of the episodes though. Damn.
Like I said, you're gonna have to watch it because there's a surprise. You're gonna be like, oh shit.
All right.
Damn, I gotta get through the story to get to it. That's the part I'm scared about.
All right, guys. Let's transition. What up, Brandon? What up? So the ending episode got me interested in what will happen. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and transition. I'm gonna run the intro. Fuck it, and then we'll get right into it. So let's go.
Fuck you, Bernie. I hope you get fired.
Man, either cut on the platform or don't put it back on. And that's just how I feel. Look, platform. I'm not a nigga that you can cap on. Get drawn, black on my ops and leave they back on. Get strong, Metal Gear Solid and it is that long. Mask on, I'm a Street Fighter, just call me Capcom. My tech bitch was a bloodhound way before Apex. Warzone, Resident Evil, but I'ma say less. Bang sets, League of some legends, man, I just can't rest. God War, I go Chronos and get my chains back. Don't cut me off, just cut me back on. Broadcast, you can see me on the platform. Danny Boy gave me something I can snap on. It's that new
All right. What's going on, everybody? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make sure you guys hear that. Testing 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform. You already know. Episode 271. We are talking bullshit today. That's what we're doing. We got some random topics for you. We talking about Pokemon. We talking about Sony. We're gonna talk about Gotham Knights today because everybody's scared to have the discussion about how Gotham Knights might be dope or it might be shitty. We gotta have that conversation. And we got a new segment debuting today called Call Them Out. And once we get to that portion, we will clarify what that fully means. All right? All right. And without further ado, let's go to our introduction, starting in no particular order with Big Mike, a.k.a. Thick Mike. What up, man?
What up? How we doing? Finally, we're actually doing a show 2 weeks later.
Dudes,
I miss you. I miss the public, man. I miss Danny's little.
Oh, you've been in the public. You just ain't been on our shit. But anyways, welcome, man. Next up, we got Dave D, a.k.a. Wesley Pipes. What up, man? Where's your camera at?
You know that.
You gotta be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch. Gotta be thinking big, bitch.
I am. That's why I was asking where your camera was.
I'm gonna be thinking big in just a minute.
Okay, all right. Well, you got.
I'm just doing some work. Remember, I'm on overtime, so I'm doing some shit for the fucking overtime. So
you got 1 minute. And if you don't,
Chat says.
Hold on. All I gotta do is I gotta send this shit to
listen,
ABC
David.
Hold on, let's just hear me out. I gotta
Chat's
send this shit to ABC Air.
The chat's going out.
Then I gotta contact American Axle, and then because I'm gonna have to dip out for a second. Once I contact them, I'll let them know their number for the carrier, and then I will be back, and then I'll be on the camera.
Okay.
So just give me a second. I'm working. Getting money is what I'm doing. Getting money.
Chat's calling you out saying it's hashtag excuse Dave.
No, it's just Brandon. But I'm getting that money.
All right. Well, welcome, David. Welcome. And what's going on? What's going on, everybody? I'm Dan the Man. I'm the host here at the platform. And shit, I'm ready to let's get it. You know what I'm saying? All right. First things first. Let's start with, I kind of wanted to go in order, but then I was like, do I want to, fuck that. Let's start with Pokemon. We'll just get that out the way since everybody hates talking about Nintendo. So let's go ahead and check it out, the new trailer for Pokemon, and we can basically discuss. You can tell me what you guys think. All right, here we go.
Gotta think big, bitch. I wish Pokemon was thinking big.
Man, facts, right? Yikes.
You wish those bitches was thinking big, huh?
Attention, please. Today,
I'm just sad, man. Me and Danny were talking about this.
Hunt.
Yeah.
They're going back to like like the mainstream Pokemon,
The stiff ass Pokemon.
Get to know the
Are
region.
they not doing like an open world kind of thing?
They are, but they took all of the mechanics away from Legends and put this tradition.
You can't throw like the ball and stuff for real time.
Yeah, you can't do none of that
The
shit, bro.
abundant nature.
It's my
Oh,
heart.
that's trash. That's trash bags. It's called
Rich
trash
culture.
bags.
It is.
Well, I mean, the old system wasn't trash. It's just, damn, man, that new system felt so good. You understand?
Felt like a breath of fresh air. And you got a few people. I was talking like I brought this up and like I put it on my Twitter, and a couple people came at me like, "You want to play that? Go play Legend of Arceus." He goes, "Let us enjoy the main Pokemon the way it's supposed to be." I'm like, "Bitch."
What?
What will you achieve?
It's like, don't
Right. And you know, and those will be the same people who say, Pokemon is boring, it's the same shit all the time.
Will be your Pokemon.
it's I hate the word, the X-Bots and the ponies. Well, it's the
Learn
Tendrons.
together.
It's the Nintendrons. Yeah, the Nintendrons are like, we'll suck any teat that has Nintendo branding, and it's like, why?
Find something to treasure.
But I love
I like the way it looks. I like the way it looks, but
I'm gonna get it, except just because of Pokemon, because I love Pokemon. But I wish they had the catching like they do in Legend of Arceus.
True.
That's all I wanted, just the catching in the battle. So I thought it was smooth, it was fast, and it was fun.
a little bit more in control of what you were doing. I mean, because this is kind of like that
Let the
old kind
treasure
of
hunt
JRPG
begin.
kind of turn-based style, which is cool.
Well, I mean, it
it's
was
cool,
turn-based for
but it's
Arceus, but here's the thing, though, right?
That's true. That's true.
It was so much freedom in Arceus, being able to just battle or catch. It's unbelievable that you have to lose that and take a huge step back on mechanics. And that's the interesting thing here. So let me start with you, Big Mike, because I know me and you were talking about this, dude. This is like traditional. It's not like you have. I mean, you do have an open world this time.
Yeah, an open world.
So the open world stayed, but as far as all of the earth-shattering changes to the mechanics that happened in Legend of Arceus is not present in this game. Right. The only thing that they've added from that is the mounts. There's a couple of Pokemon that are specifically tied to being mounted. Because they transform into, I think, like motorcycles and boats and stupid shit.
Yes.
But being able to give you actual freedom between pacing battles or pacing just catching, that's no longer existent. So what do you think about all of that, Big Mike?
Like I said earlier, I was just talking about it. It hurts. It hurts me because I actually like the Pokemon Legend of Arceus battle system and catching system. You can sneak up on around a Pokemon and toss a ball and possibly catch it. And if you don't catch it, you go into a battle system.
Right.
And like I said, I actually liked that. I thought that was cool.
It was because it was like precision throws too, right? Like if you hit a Pokemon in a certain spot, it'll drastically beef up your catch percentages.
Yes.
And that's mind-blowingly amazing. It still keeps it Pokemon, right? But expands not only the lore, but just the play style of being or existing as a Pokemon character in a game that has Pokemon in it. And I just felt like Arceus provided so many instances of a wow moment just on just catching or, oh, fuck, I tried to catch, but this thing is angry and it's battling me, and it's about to kill 2 or 3 of my Pokemon before I weaken this bitch, right? Like, there was a lot of give and take that you lose when you go with a static type of gameplay style, right?
Yes. Like I said, I just wish, they would, added that feature in there. They could have took everything else out. I didn't care. I just wanted that feature in, because I thought that feature alone was amazing and breathtaking. It was a fresh breath of air. How you battled and caught Pokemon.
It was just like fun, dude.
Even when I first played Legend of Arceus, I was like, dude, this needs to be in the mainstream Pokemon.
We talked about that when it first came out. Remember, we were like, we could never go back. We were like, there's no way you can play Pokemon any other way than this now, just because of that. It was a lot more action, because on the pace-to-pace movements, there was a lot of actions. It was either throwing or battling, and these things worked in tandem. But when you go back to the old way, it's very, very static and formulaic, right? It's engage in a battle, weaken them, and then throw your ball at a percentage. That was very automatic. You had no really say on if the throw was like a critical throw, or if it's just RNG shit. There is no player input in that, and I think that kills. Man, we loved it back then because there was nothing like Arceus out, right? We loved the way the Pokemon played back then because we were like, okay, well, the RNGesus we entrust, right? But then now that you play something like Arceus, where everything is player input, whether it's deciding to battle, whether it's the type of throw, how you throw, the angles, going straight to catching and just not even battling altogether, and having those options.
Yeah.
Man, Arceus was like, even though Arceus was damn ugly, I'm sorry, man. We got it. Let's just be real, man. Arceus was ugly as fuck as far as graphics goes. There was a couple of things that kind of shined through. Just the vastness of the world definitely was kind of breathtaking, but the textures and everything were so fucking ugly that it was just, dude, come on, man. Let's just be real, man. Arceus was ugly, dude. It was ugly.
I mean, I agree to an extent, but I mean, it's down to the point where you know why it's ugly, because the Switch is dated. It is.
Well, yeah, that's facts too, because just the hardware, right? Trying to push something massive is like.
I'm sure if if it had a better hardware inside it right now, that it probably wouldn't have been that ugly. But I mean,
well, that's true. That's true. But it's like they have to go what they work with, right? They have to go within the limits of the system. But it's set.
We got a man that threw his grenade.
Wait, what? Wait, what happened?
Brandon, the whole man, threw his whole grenade at Dave.
You got to be in. You got to be in the show to use it, not just throw it from chat. Yeah. Sorry, bro. You got to be active in the show for it to go down.
Come into the chat and goes, "I'm gonna throw my grenade down."
Right, but you can't leave though. You have to be there. If you leave, the person that throws it leaves, then that null and voids the effect. So no, you might as well hold on to it. I told you this one doesn't expire. So I told you to hold on to it. Yeah, hold on to it. Just hold on to it because this one you got time. You got time to throw it. But
be on the show next week. Yeah. Be on the show next week.
Yeah, just hold on to that. So, I just feel, what's up, DK? I see you, bro.
What up?
Project Arceus was just so good with the mechanics. That's how good the mechanics were. As ugly as Arceus was, Arceus to me is one of the best Pokemon games to ever come out. And just I love Arceus. I love Arceus just because of the chances that it took, and for those chances to pay off so big. I love that, and it changes for me Pokemon forever. But this step backwards is disappointing, right, Big Mike, man?
It's disappointing. I agree. It's disappointing. Like I said, I'll still get it, but I'm disappointed.
Because remember when they first announced the game, they were saying that Arceus was like a huge inspiration for this, and that was the reason why they started working on it in tandem with Arceus. But it's nothing like it. It's nothing like it.
One thing I'm interested in what they talked about while I was watching the Pokemon event is that you can go and you can do the gym battle. You know how when you play a regular standard Pokemon game, like the main Pokemon, you're on a set path. You have to go to that set path to fight the one gym battle to the next gym battle to the next gym battle.
Yeah.
Well, this one you can bounce around anywhere. You can go to any gym.
Yeah. That's right. They did say that you can. You're not formulaic in your battles, right? As far as your gym, your gym. You can just choose whatever gym.
Like if you want to go beat the grass one, you can go to the fire one if you choose one to go to the fire or to the lightning one, wherever gym that it is. It's up to you where you want to go.
It's like they made some things freedom, but some things not. I don't understand why they couldn't add that and the freedom of Arceus battle and catch system. You know how amazing that would be that you could challenge any gym, catch any Pokemon, or battle any Pokemon however the fuck you want to. You know how much replay ability that adds when you give players freedom. They need to take notes from Dark Souls and Elden Ring and stuff like that, right? Because Elden Ring you can just do and go.
That would be something amazing. Something you just said. Could you imagine an Elden Ring Pokemon game?
Or hard, do super tough battles with you. Dude, don't fucking get me to build it and get sued by motherfucking Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? Because I will go and I will open Unreal Engine right now and start working on that shit.
That should be wild.
Dude, that should be wild. Make the battle super tough. Make sure your Pokemon that you have on you is ready to fucking do the thing, because if not,
dude, we got Power World coming out.
Oh yeah, Power World is coming out. Holy shit, it is.
Main starter Pokemon could be a Pikachu or Charizard, because we don't have to mess with the evolutions right away.
Yeah, right, because you're gonna have to have them already evolved. I would say maybe have you pick one Pokemon no matter what. Just one. Start you off with one. Yeah. I would pick what's one of the legendary ones? I think from the Game Boy games, it was that whale-looking one. It was a whale-looking one and a fire-looking one. I can't remember those two.
I would take Charizard off the bat. I would take Charizard or Mewtwo. I would take Mewtwo.
Okay, Mewtwo. Oh yeah, for sure, Mewtwo, dude. I'm starting with fucking Mewtwo, bro.
What about those? What happens if the story starts off where you wake up in a haunted island? Listen, by those Ghastlies, those ghastly Pokemon, those ghost Pokemon.
Yeah.
And what happens to make it hard? All the Pokemon that ended up on this island are all infected by the Ghastly's miasma, and it makes the Pokemon a bit more aggressive and different powers than they normally would have. So some Pokemon would have both water and fire damage, because of their.
Dude, that'd be sick. Hold on. First of all, I need you to shut up so we can take this. Send me all of that information in a DM, bro. Send me that in a DM. Oh shit, we got Bad Bella. What's going on? Yo, hey yo. You know what I'm saying? Hey yo. Hey yo. In 4K. What's up, Bella? What's going on?
She's in 8K.
She in 20K.
I had an incident with my freaking washing machine. That's what took so long to get here. So good shit, Broken washing machines. We love it here.
Oh yeah, don't you love it?
We love them raising the rent so much more, and everything's fucking broken. This is great, right?
You heard they raising the price of PlayStation too. That's kind of
I'm cool on that.
It's a hashtag
sending
PC.
me invitations like, hey, you have a special invitation to buy the PS5. I'm like, no. I'm good. You can keep it. There's lots of other people that want to buy PS5s. Let them do it. Go ahead.
Right. Enjoy that. Hashtag PC though. So yeah, we were just talking about Pokemon, and I don't know if I think you did play it, Bella, but you played Legend of Arceus, right? You played the one that was like it was
for a few minutes. Yeah, okay. I didn't get into it yet, but yes.
Okay, all right. So Pokemon, the company said that they were not making it, like they were taking a lot away that they included in Arceus away from the two new games that just got announced. So like the free catching and the free battling and all that good shit that kept players in that game till this point right now is gone. So now it's back to the static way that it used to be, which is basically it's just like, it's like, what?
Is there a reason? Did they
explain? They didn't. Now they did say they took a couple of things, which was the open world, and you can battle any gym in any order. You know, it's not bound to like having to unlock something to battle them. But outside of that, it's the same old stiff ass shit.
Yeah, no, I don't know about all of that, man. Like I want to be like, oh, you know, give it a chance, because you know I'm a day one Pokemon fan, day one, like dead ass. So at the same time, come on, don't do this. They did the same shit with San Andreas and GTA 4. Like, why would you backpedal? Why would you take away stuff that's working for you? It makes no sense for you to take away something that the fans like. Are they trying to lock it behind a paywall or something? Is that what this is about?
I hope that's not the fucking case. I hope they don't say, well, if you want Arceus shit, you got to pay $9.99, because that would be... I don't even know how I would feel, because then I would be like not a fan of Nintendo anymore because they went EA. So it's like, what? You know,
Turbo.
It's like, how you gonna hurry your way up to bullshit? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. David, first of all, your background has me freaked the fuck out.
Oh my god!
And you know why it does? Because we're getting closer to that release date for Callisto Protocol.
That's my number one game.
And I know
and listen, I hate to say it, I'm actually more hyped for that than I am for God of War. Even though, and that's saying a lot, because God of War, I'm like, I can't get any hyper. But it's that Callisto Protocol. It's this part, right? This part right here, right?
Dude, I don't want to fucking see that shit, bro.
It's that lump right there. And remember, the dev said, remember when his eye, like, looked juicy when he looked at the dude walking past? When the dev said, that's not all they did with eyes. So they said, get ready what you see in this game with eyeballs, dude. So I said, yo, I was shaking in my boots and said, I can't wait to see Danny play it and be afraid. So I mean,
good luck with that, Danny, by yourself.
Oh, you gotta play it too, Bella. No, Bella, you gotta play it too.
I don't do good with gore.
I'm buying it for Bella.
That's the one thing I'm afraid of is gore. I'm not afraid.
We're gonna make sure Bella can stream it on her channel.
We're
gonna make sure we can get that. We gotta do it.
You gotta do it.
We gotta do it. So we gotta make sure that's
Bella, you haunted anyway, Bella. This should be nothing.
A little ghost here and there. Well, I'm used to them niggas, but gore? No.
Yeah, but so David.
That's funny, man.
David, what you thinking, man? Because I know you're kind of a, you know, I say 50-50 Pokemon connoisseur, right? Yeah. Like you're sometimes you'll get into it if something changes, and then it just depends on the game. So what you thinking, man? I know you played a lot of Arceus. Yeah, so hearing that it's going to go back to more traditional formula, what you thinking?
I'm right along with you. What you and Big Mike said. I mean, to go back to the kind of static, formula is kind of, I don't know why they did that. I think what they were trying to do is they're trying to go back and please the fans who said, I want the Game Boy version in the best graphics possible, right? So I think they're trying to fulfill that particular void. But I think when the game comes out and people see how arbitrary that fighting system is and how it needs to be changed back to the Arceus system, I think people are going to start demanding that. But I think we'll have to wait and see. But I like the graphics. I mean, the graphics looks kind of cool. I mean, you know, it's cool as Nintendo Switch can get it, but I mean, it's cool.
Here we go.
I mean, but I will say, you know, it ain't got these eyeballs in it, right?
I don't want those eyeballs.
And we want all that blood and like pus hanging out. All right, but
you know what's crazy about that picture? And I'm sorry, I'm just because Pokemon is my palate cleanser, right? But until then, I'm seeing that. Yeah, that little stretch of mucus nastiness.
And man, and they said all that's like in the game. So like if you were to push on it, it would like juice and fall down.
Okay, we get it.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, let me tell you.
Yo.
I encourage everybody to look at the Game Informer did a extensive interview with the devs, and they went through everything that this game possibly entails. And so I encourage y'all, go read that Game Informer interview. You're gonna be like, I'm sick. I'm about to throw up, but I want to play it. So just get ready.
And save your eyeballs.
Right.
I was also hearing that the dev was talking about maybe later down the road adding VR to it. That'd be wild.
Dude, I'm not fucking with that shit. I'm not fucking with that shit.
I would not do VR with this.
I'd definitely do VR. I mean, could you imagine like you like be able to like stick your finger into the eyeball?
No.
Like
No. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't.
It wouldn't be crazy because you could just like run your hands through the juicy shit in the middle.
I want to hear the gooshes and the gushes.
Dude, y'all are fucking sadomasochists, bro. Like,
I'm telling you, it's sick as fuck, but I ain't gonna lie. Mike has got to get me intrigued. I want to play that shit.
Dude.
I want to touch this piece. I want to touch this piece.
No!
This piece right here, I just want to just be like, oh, is this juicy? Is it juice coming out of it?
David, I'm about to block y'all from this fucking panel. That's what's about to go down.
I made a promise. I'm bringing my VR at the barbecue, and Danny's playing Resident Evil 7.
There we go, and then we'll just play Callisto Protocol. We'll do it. There we go. We'll have a horror night, and listen, Bella gonna be there. I mean, if she always bringing the ghosts and shit, she can bring that.
Right. We about to check out motherfucking Teen Titans when they used to be good. When we about to watch we about to watch that shit.
Oh yeah.
We're not watching you touch a pussy eyeball in 4K. We're not doing it, bruh. All right. Pokemon shit and tier is coming out soon. So make sure you.
We got a poll going on also. Go vote, guys.
Yep, we got a poll. So this dictates if we spend the money on Bella or not. So
there we go.
No.
You wanna buy me a game? Buy me something I'm gonna enjoy. God damn it!
Nope.
Fucking Steam list.
Nope. Because if I gotta do it, then your viewers, your fans need to see you squeamish.
Yeah.
Facts.
Right, for people saying they want to see Bella play a spooky game.
Mm-hmm.
That's the protocol.
It's 100% right now. Ain't nobody against it. So
That's how y'all feel. That's how y'all feel.
You know, $10 a piece. She got it. Right?
That's right. The price has gone up, Bella. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday's price ain't today's price, Bella.
Oh shit. Bray said I low key wish I could throw all of y'all on a horror VR game. Hell nah, bruh. You talking about shitting on myself in HD? Nope. I already don't want to play Callisto Protocol regular. I just third person is scary than a bitch. So
Right.
and like I said, I am a scary bitch when it comes to scary games. So I like Callisto Protocol. Every time I see it, I'm like, those days is counting like a mug. It's counting like a mug. It's like 2-3 months away, right?
The guy, one of the devs said, they said they studied over like 500 different ways of people's dismemberments and death. They said they looked at a bunch of historical data on like the most gruesome like dog attacks and bear attacks, and they saw how like flesh is ripped and how skin is peeled, and they said they looked at some of the most gruesome deaths, like how people get impaled and cut. I'm like, yo, I can't wait to see what they do in this fucking game. This game is gonna be, they're not gonna sell it. I got a feeling that when this game come out, there's gonna be a ton of Karen parents that's gonna come out and be like,
Karen parents.
My son saw dismemberment. You know, so I mean, because they can't even handle like a book about Dr. Martin Luther King. How are they gonna handle this shit?
You said they're gonna blame school shootings on Callisto Protocol.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But not the action movie.
Right, but not or actual Republicans not supporting legislation. All right, let's stop it though. All right, so let's go ahead and switch things up a little bit because it is scary than a bitch, and I am frightened.
Yeah.
And here's something else that's equally frightening, but not as disgusting, and that's Gotham Knights. Let's take a peek. I'm gonna pull this up for you guys. We'll all take a peek for a little bit of gameplay. We won't go through it all because I think it's like 15-20 minutes long, but we'll go through the first like maybe few minutes and we'll discuss what we see here. All right?
Okay.
So
we should try and go through the whole thing if we can.
Well, that's a huge block of them. We're already almost at 3. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
I mean, it just depends how much we got. I mean, we'll go through it until we get sick of looking, right? So here we go.
IGN first for August is Gotham Knights, and we're kicking it off with the first minutes of gameplay. This section follows the prologue, which WB Montreal combat mechanic.
Shouts out to IGN. They had their IGN first, so let's take a peek. Here we go.
We should focus on that.
I looked it over. The gameplay looked solid from what I've seen.
Yeah, this looks a lot better than it did before.
I'm gonna tell you, they got Batgirl on some thickiotomy. They gave her some thickness because she was Karen built, but she thick now.
They added something.
I saw a few places
they did. Look, she got a little something.
Construction site.
It's like they gave her the red beans and rights mod or something like that.
Said, look, Bella, we need to use your body.
Zoologist at Gotham University.
Listen, can we take Bella's body and put it on Batgirl?
We can meet at the Belfry when we're done.
I only want to be Catwoman.
Get it up and
running. I don't want to be the Batgirl. I don't want them problems.
Facts, right? That's the disabled, right? That's like losing getting your back broke, yeah? Yeah, only thing Catwoman got was their back broke off, not broke.
Yeah.
Come on now, and we talking from 2 different, so let's be real. Let's be real.
Like the better deal.
What does it feel like?
Oh, we got ads action. We got ads.
Pride and joy.
Annoying.
Hold on, I got ads disabled. I thought I had it disabled. Hold on, let me double check.
Get closer to that real
Because we don't want to add into the ads.
Yeah, I don't want to add it to the ads.
When they pay their YouTube Premium.
Right.
That's like paying for a second circumcision. Why would you do that?
Alright, here, where is it? Extensions. Here we go.
Arrived at Gotham.
Hold on, sorry guys.
What do we know so far about this?
There it is. Boom.
Kirk Langstrom. Judging by the half-page file with the code black, Batman was digging into
ads are disabled. I don't know why it was
I'll
off.
pick up where Batman left off.
Oh, beautiful scenery.
Yeah, I like the way it looks now.
The gritty textures.
Yeah, the gameplay looks nice. Now the cutscenes, that's a different story.
Cutscene look a little stiff.
I just watched the cutscene not too long ago. Slow-mo tagged me into it. I'm like, man, this cutscene looks
There's
spooky.
some spookiness in there, but the cape physics looks really good.
That's what I'm looking at. Like, it's fluid.
It's fluid. Batgirl got that badunkadunk, which is supported.
She does not have a badonk. She got a badonk.
She got a badonk. Maybe I'm just comparing to the old. It's just a male. Yeah.
Well, we got a positive idea on this.
She got a little bit of tuking that ass up, but it ain't really good.
She got a little mini BBL.
You said a mini BBL.
She's like, can you just give me a little bit of padding?
She's like, I'm more comfortable sitting down. Like, all right. I mean, this shit looks good. It's like this. I don't know what it is. It's like this game looks good and tragic. I don't understand what's happening. There's some things.
I think it's gonna be a fun, just a dumb fun game. Like just fuck around with and play and just have some fun, dumb fun.
I never pictured a Batman game being dumb fun.
I'm see this game.
That's like the total antithesis of like the seriousness of like Batman games or Arkham games, right?
Floor balcony.
Right. I just don't see this. You know, like I was telling Slow Mo and everybody on Twitter. I don't see this being like a game of the year. Notified by game of the year or anything.
But is this dumb fun though? I mean, does this look like what she's doing right now, dumb fun, or does it look real calculated?
You know, I was watching this one guy who was breaking this down, and he was breaking down all the different points, the difference between this and the Arkham series.
Yeah.
And it's really that what makes it a little bit unnerving is that fighting is a little bit more. I don't want to say stiff, but it doesn't have the same.
Well, it's dashing. There's no there's no targeting, right?
Yeah, it's like you got to target.
And it's not reactive. Like it's not like Arkham fighting. It's not like you press Y when somebody does something and you do this. It's not like that. It's like everything's in real time. So you have to be able. It's more like Dark Souls, and I hate to say that, but you have to have dashes with infinite frames and all that shit to make sure you get out of the way of attacks.
That makes it sound like a challenge, though.
Yes, that is a challenge, but without auto target or any type of targeting,
because you are battling like 6 dudes at once, you do want it to be like I'm hitting everybody at the same time.
I guess that would make sense, though, right? If you're trying to.
That's a lot of damage.
But they do have area effect moves, but it's just I don't know. There's something almost uncanny valley about it, like it's like real but unnerving almost.
The cops cleared out of here way too fast.
This is the creator also that made Batman Origins.
Oh, the Origins, okay.
Langstrom must have been
Origins was alright.
Exactly.
Significant blood.
Yeah. Origins.
No, I played all of them.
Evidence of a struggle, then the attacker pinned him to the wall.
The first
they were merciless.
And I like Arkham City. I like
but he tried to get to that cabinet.
I didn't care for
the door.
Arkham Knight Rising, or what it's called. I didn't care for it.
Arkham Knight Rising.
I know, what is that? That's definitely a new game.
I know.
What secrets were you keeping, Dr. Langstrom?
Yes, I didn't like it because most of it. Well, most of it was because you drove around as a tank. I'm like,
Yeah, you did a lot of more driving than expected.
The story would be a clever place to hide a key.
Yes,
the problem.
It was. Story
the first two was amazing. I was drawn to the story.
Langstrom wasn't combining burritos with genetic specimens.
Right.
But that one, I was just like,
Langstrom made
sure
to remember those days.
It was boring.
I
feel like the fighting in Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight, the fighting was actually pretty great, but it was everything else
could be useful
that around it, right? The story sucked, the scenery kind of sucked, but it looked good. It just sucked, right?
Yeah. It was
I like his outfit though. The Arkham Knight's outfit and the way he looked was amazing.
So desperate to
but
hide.
everything else is just kind of like, what are we doing here?
I hate to say I would say that's where Rocksteady, they got lazy on that one.
Yeah, because it was a lot of rehash in that too.
Bray said when I saw this on Twitter this AM, I wasn't enjoying how the dialogue went. It didn't have good flow at times. Yeah, that's what I noticed even about this gameplay session right here. It's like, I don't know. It's something just seems off, man. But there's some things that look great, and then there's some things that's just like, what? Why? Like, why? Why is it?
Like, if you go to their Twitter, sorry, Bella. If you go to their Twitter and you see like the cutscene they did with Dick Grayson and Batgirl before they have their costumes on, they're like in a gym working out.
Yeah.
It looks like Dick Grayson in this one scene lifted up like some paper mache dumbbells and sat them in Barb's hands. I'm like, what? Like, I'm not lying. They're like, why are those things so floaty?
It's like no weight to them and shit.
So I'm guessing they're showing this part to show the scenery and stuff and show how graphically the game looks. Because this is, if I was just playing the game, personally, I wouldn't spend this much time on this part of the game. It's just
a hard drive.
But I think that you're right, Bella. But I think they're trying to show some detective mode stuff.
Well, yeah, because detective mode is like you can scan certain stuff, but it's like trying to show off that scenery was like
it was like too slow looking. I don't like that they did because it didn't have any meaning to the overall.
It did.
Hopefully this hard drive I found will have more answers.
You panning the scene, but Bella's right. I think they were just trying to. I think they're just trying to show environment, like look at this. You know, this texture looks good.
Hold on,
and
Bray.
It does. I'm not saying that shit don't look dope. It looks dope as hell. But...
Bray said when she's talking to Dick, it sounds a bit robotic. And he said, pause. I mean, but yeah, I mean...
I get describing my ex right there.
Really?
Seems like you want...
Dick Grayson's name, really?
Yeah, pause.
Great.
She was talking to Dick and it was stiff. Pause.
Yo,
sometimes you get stiff.
Dick can get stiff, man.
Especially when you talk to sometimes.
Just look at this. You can see how stiff Dick is in this scene. Let's see.
What the hell is going on with the black people? What was that?
Zero.
How was it parted and not braided? Like, it would be in one clump. It wouldn't be.
I know you see it. It's just like cheese on the top of his head. That shit is like chopped cheese on the top of his damn head.
He said chopped cheese.
A whole inch of skin in between.
That's what was on their face. That's the Outrider's face is in his braids.
You got the Outriders braids.
The Outriders look better than that, dude.
They didn't even bother to try to do any kind of black folks visit.
I know.
You see how she walks backwards as the enemy? That to me looks super crazy. Cause like, why are you walking backwards? Batman would never take his eyes off the enemy. Why are you walking backwards? Like what?
And turned off, like you said, turned all the way around.
Yeah, you turned all the way around, facing the camera. It's like, why?
I'll take care of this.
Why aren't you focused on the enemy?
But I'm gonna get the game.
But this looks like cool. I mean, these takedowns look dope as fuck.
Yeah, the takedowns look nasty. Yes.
The one thing I was excited about, like I turned on to Dave, is they made it clear there was going to be no microtransactions in this game.
That's what made me hype. Because I'm like, okay, so that means it's not hindered. Gameplay is not hindered by paywalls.
Right. You just go in there, play, have fun.
You deserve a break.
She just killed that bitch.
Right.
No, she's unconscious, remember?
Yeah, right. But getting choked up by metal blades? Yikes.
The motherfucker, they say he's not dead. You know, this is if you get for 30 bones broken in your fucking body.
Dude, you getting choked out by blades, bro.
They will all be upside down for the remainder of the game, but they're not dead. The game, remember, he tossed motherfuckers off the top of the fucking building.
Right. I can probably stay out of sight.
You know they dead.
Dead as hell.
You know them motherfuckers dead. This was kind of stupid right here. It's like, how did you not see nobody up here?
He's taking a dookie right on.
Like literally, you got so much view of somebody sitting up there from right there.
She has on yellow. How do you not fucking see yellow?
See that shit.
And you know what kills me too? Is like the way the enemies are screaming. Like see how they go like smashy. Like everybody was screaming like burn, fires.
Look. Hear what this dude says right here. Hear this stupid ass shit he's talking about. Listen to this. Watch this.
You burn now, grass. No one will mow you ever again.
Burn? Is he talking to the grass?
He's talking to the grass saying no one will ever mow you ever again. What?
Okay, come. Are we at Arkham?
What?
Are we at Arkham?
What are they even doing here?
No.
They got me.
These ain't the crazies?
What the fuck?
Enjoy the fireworks.
I mean, we can all agree, but the AI looks dumb. It sounds dumb.
Yeah, you stood there and took them in.
Dude really burned the grass, said no one's ever gonna mow you again.
Dude, they never went to kindergarten. Like, ridiculous.
Woo, see that takedown nasty right there.
Maybe he's thinking about something mowing something else there,
bring the
baby.
whole building down.
You said your growing days are over, grass. GK, that shit looks so stupid.
But look at this look, though. Like the fire in the world looks dope.
That shit looks good. Yeah, that looks good.
This game was this building was in the first game.
Yep.
Or the second one.
Yep.
I remember being in his room beating ass and hanging people upside down.
I mean, this is like.
You see, this is where it suffers, right? So, like, when you get multiple enemies, see how it's like it doesn't have that kind of Arkham, like,
connecting to enemies.
No, you have to dodge in real time. It's not.
It's like you can't. It seems like she's running back. And she like doesn't throw on the other enemy.
It's got the Dark Souls and shit, kind of.
Freaks, you gotta give more than this.
It's free. You just run it or at once. Jesus Christ.
No, see, a Batman Arkham, they would. But here they gotta wait till like one does it and then the other JRPG move, the other one does it. I don't know. It's weird.
Nobody jumps anybody that way.
I am scared.
Yeah. Nobody jumps anybody in this game. They all wait their turn. Like, we're gonna get you, but one at a time.
Burn grass. And like this, he came in dope as hell, but like the fight was a little bit lackluster.
Dude, look how he's carrying this dude by his neck, bro. He's dead as fuck, bro.
And he just choked it.
Let's see if you'll break too.
Now the boss looked dope. Whoever this is, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, the fight is a little bit.
Yeah, tank.
Wait, you can kick a big shield like that?
The mechanics are weird.
You know what's funny, Bella? You can't vault over enemies.
Why not? You should be able to.
You can vault on everything else, but you can't vault over this dude. Look, you have to roll out the way. You can't vault. It's like, what?
Over enemies.
What I didn't understand is, like, when he went down to his knees, did she keep whittling on him when he was staggered on his knees? So watch this. Like, he's gonna go down to his knee, and then she's gonna back away.
I don't understand when he gets hit why he puts his shield behind him. Like, it would make sense, like, for him to stagger or at least like keep it up or something. It's just the mechanics are weird.
You see what I'm saying about the boss? That's what I was saying. It was like, what? This was a little
Looking
bit.
forward to kicking back and decrypting this hard drive. Be there soon.
Alright, so I guess we did sit through it. Alright, so yeah, that was Gotham Arkham Knights. Bella, let me start with you, because you have an eye for a lot of this stuff. What are you thinking after seeing that presentation? Does that show you something that looks hype as fuck, or are you real reserved on the turnout of this game?
It's unfinished.
Ooh,
that's the problem.
Yikes.
It's unfinished. It's not finished. A lot of the moves are stiff. I understand she's Batgirl and maybe she doesn't have all of Batman's moves, but Batman has this move where he vaults and spins on top of enemies and throws them. And you mean tell me she don't have anything similar? Like nothing? She gotta do a whole circle around the enemy or dodge them? That seems a little odd to me. Also, the enemy mechanics from them getting hit is a little weird too. And a lot of the old Arkham games, like for a tank like that, you would have to use certain moves in order to stagger them. With him, he was taking regular punches from her and jumping back. Like this tiny woman suddenly is more powerful than a man that has a 50-pound fucking weight on a chain.
Who was carrying another man in his hands like this?
So how was she able to stagger him without making like one of those power moves? Because Batman has to do those like power moves to shake them.
Right, it's like a major power move, either environmental move or using something that trips him up so he can get a punch in, right?
Yeah,
this is like pure brute strength.
It's like the equivalence of like a special, like a long punch
yeah.
Like but she's just going bloop bloop, and he's just like, how, sir, where? Why are you faking for this woman? Do you want her number?
Why are you faking for this?
It's unfinished. They need to fix that. It's a beautiful game, but it's not really.
When you got bosses simping for the protagonist, just
like,
to take.
No, she's hitting me. So bad.
Damn, that is pretty tragic. Dave D, it seems like you agree with a lot of those sentiments from Bella. What you thinking, man? What do you think of the showcase there?
Listen, I totally agree with 4K DLSS Bella right now, I mean, at this point, that it does look unfinished. I was trying to figure out, Bella, what I was seeing, and you're right. I think it's unfinished. I think that's what we're seeing, that we're kind of like, we can't put our finger on it. That's what it is. It's unfinished. It seems it's unfinished. It seems like the environments look great, right? Like her cape and textures and all that look great. But that fighting looked a little like it was like it wasn't impulsive. It felt as if, like what she did when she was fighting the guy with the firebomb. She would she hit him, and then she would like slowly walk back and then turn around and wait for him to throw it, and then she would run up and hit him again. I mean, that was like, if that was Batman, he would have been like, and knocked the bomb out the hand, and then tripped him and been like, boom, and took him out.
Yeah, because once she got in, right? Because like, if you and I hate to compare it to Arkham games, but like Big Mike said, they built one of the Batman games. Right. They had Arkham Origins, which was one of the most ones out of all of them, and so you would think they would understand when you find an opening, right? Like what you guys talked about, the openings didn't seem natural. It wasn't like everything was super forced. I mean, for Batgirl to kick a giant shield to the right, which gives him enough opening to not only swing his shield to the back, but
right, I was gonna say it was actually to the back.
Yeah, but to take 5,000 fucking hits to the chest, he didn't even use the weight in that battle. Remember, he only did
that's right.
Think about it. Think about it. He had a 50-pound weight thing in his hands, right? But the whole battle, all he did was swing his shield and charge. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. He was like all this crazy ass entrance for what? You got your ass whooped by Batgirl on some simple shit. You was weaker than the regular enemies, because at least the regular enemies, they had different stuff. They were throwing shit at you. One was trying to kill a patch of grass. Like, there was way more continuity with the regular fucking enemies than it was him. He came in holding a dude's neck with one hand up. So I thought he should be tossing desk at her, right? That would be dope if like he gets pissed because she got in, so he starts taking big shit in the room and tossing it at her, and she has to use the real-time dodges to get out the way. You see how easy it was for me to come up with that idea to make that fight way more interesting, and we just now thought of that right now? Something is wrong. Big Mike,
I think that's what Bella's right, though. I think it's unfinished.
I think it's super unfinished. Big Mike, what you thinking, man? I know you didn't heard us rant about it. What you thinking, bro?
Like I said, I agree with you. I think it's unfinished. They could probably use a little more time in the oven. Maybe even delay it, but I mean,
agree.
Is there some things that you come to more of a realization now that we've seen it for the 8th time today, Big Mike? Like, was there because every time you watch something, right, you start to notice more things. Was there something new that you noticed that you were either like, that shit look dope, or it was like, yikes? What was that thing for you today?
I would say the thing is, like the animations, the way they walk, they're still somewhat stiff, but this is their second game, so we'll see how it's going to turn out.
Right? Oh man! It's not like you got this. You got that. Hold on.
Big Mike is like it's looking a little spooky.
I don't know, Big Mike. You sound like you got that. You got that Starfield breath. You got that where it's like, that shit good looking.
I still want to play it. I still want to play getting it.
I'm gonna still play it.
But like I said, it's looking spooky.
DK, what's up? DK said we need some of those classic moves. DK said, or vault over whatever he throws, it comes back with the follow-up. You know what it would have been dope? Yeah, if she would have caught one of those things that he throws and kind of use the momentum of that to kind of throw it back in order to kind of disable him real quick so she can get some hits in, would seem a little more realistic, because it's like she didn't use brute force. She used, Batman karate, which is basically like, because Batman used a lot of momentum stuff, right? Dudes come run up on him, he uses their momentum to toss them into aquariums and smashes their, that's how Batman fights. So it seems like if he is the trainer of all of these that are in this group, they would facilitate some of those same movesets. But Batgirl was like a tank. That bitch was ready for combat. Bella, I mean, she was like, I am stronger than this dude who had a 50-pound weight.
Exactly.
And I
carrying a 200-pound man in one hand and broke his neck with one hand while carrying his, and said, "He is broken. Now you're next." And then he walked up and fucking got beat up.
She must have that Captain America soon. Oh no.
That's just shit. Fuck it. She just reached over to the next comic book and pulled his goddamn shit, and she was like, "Fuck Marvel." And she was like, now everybody's fucking super strength, and there's no real people in this game. Like, god damn it. I didn't understand that.
Physics, dude. Those black folks' physics was looking like -0.
And then there was...
We can't have those big spaces. I mean, even Outriders, right? Outriders to me is one of the worst, like, braids, black braids. And Outriders actually look better than that shit, dude. Because at least Outriders, you see that it's braids. Now it's Drake braids, but it's like braids, but they not like real good braids. That shit on that fucking arc, that Batgirl, that shit look like, I don't know.
Hey, you know what that makes me think? It makes me think they're doing this shit on purpose, because essentially braids are separated by a part. You can't tell me black people are the only people that part their fucking hair.
Correct.
If you have curly hair or straight, when you part your hair, it's a line. It's not a fucking ocean. Jesus Christ.
You know what's crazy? It's almost like they got cut in that space, right? Like not like they cut, like they use some sort of like skinny clippers to cut those tiny parts that go back into the braid, and it's like nobody does that. Nobody on earth like cuts their hair into a braid. Like that's not how it works. It's actually parted because of the hair pool.
I don't know why it's so hard, right? Like I don't know why, like with black hair, right? Like now I've seen it done very well, right? Like in Horizon, right? That looks amazing. Hell, even Queen Novine, her game, those hair textures, those 4C textures look amazing, right?
Yeah, Redfall got some good black folks physics.
Yeah. I don't understand why they can't just do that, right? Like you don't have to go to individual curl cues, but just make that shit look like it's thick and juicy and shit, man.
Because look at Tiny Tina's.
Dry shit.
Hold on, look at Tiny Tina's though. Tiny Tina's Wonderland, man, is the most. I feel like the worst offender, dude. Because that
Dystera, dude.
Well, Dystera's because there is no black people. It's just white dudes, just dark white dudes. But
listen, in Dystera, it's Dystera.
No,
because Dystera has one black hairstyle. And it's an afro, but it's like a Richard Simmons afro.
No.
Hold on, do y'all remember this movie? I think it was. This might be my age and shit, but it was a movie called. I think it was called Soul Man. It was about this white college dude who like went in blackface and then he wore like this curly.
Yes, I do remember that. Yeah.
That's exactly what Dystera.
Oh, Bella, you got a new movie to watch? There it is.
It's called Soul Man. And it's this white dude who puts it's a black.
It's a comedy movie. Yes, it is.
It's fucking ridiculous, and he wears this like Richard Simmons fucking afro, and he's like, "Yo, what up, homies?" He's just like trying to fit in. That shit is. I'd rather just watch Malibu's Most Wanted. Like where the white dude knows he's a white dude, instead of fucking watching Soul Man. But yeah, if y'all get a chance, check that shit out, yo.
You know what? You know what? I want the game to be dope though. I really do, because I think like the Arkham games were some of the best superhero games ever, man. Yes. Just because that story, DC knows how to tell a story. That's why it baffled me why their movies suck. Because everything else DC makes except movies is amazing. DC's animation is so fucking good. Oh man, I've literally watched every DC animation, everything
for years.
Yeah, but the movies, it's like, what happened?
DC movies are math, but the DC animation.
But the games also been, we're talking fucking Batman. Like, come on, man, that's one of the greatest superhero games outside of like Spider-Man and stuff, because those games are one of the best too. Dude, it's just look at that shit, and they didn't apply that here. It's like they tried to reinvent the wheel, which is a huge issue.
I can't wait till you get your hands on Spider-Man on PC, man. I
already got it pre-ordered. I'm just waiting on it to unlock.
I want you to stream that shit because I'm going to see you're like, you're going to smile from ear to ear, man.
Dude, Spider-Man took the. It's like you know how hard it is to beat Batman as just a game itself, and to beat it as a superhero game. Spider-Man, like, barely beats Batman, but it's better than Batman, dude. It is, just because the way the game plays, it's much more immersive.
It's so
even though the Batman was immersive, right? Big Mike, Batman was immersive as
well. No, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City were fucking amazing.
But this is like the dream, right? Like playing Spider-Man is like playing the dream Spider-Man. You know, what was it? Spider-Man 2, right? Came out for PlayStation 2, right? Mad years ago, and they hailed that as one of the best Spider-Man games. No, Spider-Man for fucking PS4 is the greatest Spider-Man game, if not greatest superhero game.
Still to this day, I still remember like when I popped in Spider-Man on PlayStation 4. I took 30 minutes just to swing around the city because the swinging felt so damn good. I'm like, bruh, this feels fucking amazing.
You know what's funny? You know how terrible Arkham Knight is? We're talking about Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? That's how tragic this showing is right now.
I sent you a tweet. I sent you a DM on a cutscene if you wanted to show it. It's also on Gotham Knights.
Where'd you send it? Which DM?
It's in your Discord DM. It's like 2 minutes long.
Discord DM? Hold on, because sometimes our DMs.
Miles Morales too, Big Mike, when it comes out, because that's a few months later.
Yeah,
I haven't played that one. Now that one I haven't played.
It's only 1 month later.
Oh, it's 1 month later.
They confirmed that it's literally the next month. Miles Morales will be available.
I'm excited for you guys to to play it and to see.
Hold on, let me do this because I don't want to pull it up because me and Big Mike's our DMs is foul. So let me just. Literally, because now once I pulled it up, it was a picture of a dude with giant nipples. That's how I know. That's what I'm saying. I know this.
Why haven't you deleted that yet?
You have to delete it on your end, bitch.
You have to delete it on your end, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? You want me to motherfucking... that's why I always have to do it, because last time I did that, I don't want to tell anybody, but we had failed miserably when I pulled it up.
So you failed miserably?
No, well, I definitely did. It was like straight titties on Twitch, but that video is disappeared, so don't worry about it. We're good.
I deleted your homie with the big nipples.
Perfect. You know what I'm saying? Perfect. Because I definitely know. Let me pull this up for you guys. Hold on. Let me. Now that I know it's safe and we're still on Twitch, and I'm
looking forward to Wolverine, yo. I can't wait. That's Insomniac Games, dude.
2025.
Dude, I know, dude, 2025. I got like 8,000 years to go, but it's going down.
Shit. All right, so let's take a peek at this cutscene from Gotham Knights.
This is about to be tragic, dude. GTA music in there, I see.
Stormo's like, yo, what they use Uncharted 3? I mean,
That's what he said. I put up with this for an hour. You want to talk.
Right.
So talk.
That shit look like paper mache, like you said. That shit just looked
that shit looked like paper mache.
Do this another time.
That shit was like, she was just like, yeah, I just put that shit down. I was like, what the fuck?
You think that?
You would expect her to be like, oh, you know, and like feel the weight, not just be like, yeah, this is fucking nothing.
You love flaky cereal. You cried when I broke up with you. And you check out your own ass.
Wait, but her booty flat right here. How come it's fat in the suit?
It's not
but mostly I know that you keep not looking at that suit.
I see. They got some failure going on because her booty.
Man, that's that baby BBL.
Her booty flat right there.
So you gotta remember.
I broke up with you.
You know what?
So you gotta remember the suit adds like 10 pounds to you.
Yeah, because her booty is minuscule right there. There's nothing there. That shit looked like an innie. What?
It looked like an innie.
What the fuck?
He said
take the mask off.
So no brought to my attention. I wanted to see your thoughts. Like, he said, shit looks like they used Unreal Engine 3.
Man. They didn't even use Unreal. They used fucking Bethesda's engine for this.
I was using an Anthem engine.
Oh, Anthem actually looked quite beautiful.
No, it actually did look good.
Everything.
It's just the game sucked.
It's in my hands.
He said Metal Gear Solid 4 looks better than this.
I'm just wondering where her booty went. Now, she still got her thighs, though.
Why do you think Bruce trained all of us?
But why did the booty go away?
Why'd the booty go away?
The booty just said poof.
Every angle, her body looks different.
No, it was like, what is that? She got switch thickness. What is that?
Okay, this is gross. You are really sweaty.
This is gross.
Okay.
Booty gone. Look. Booty is gone. She must have left that motherfucker in Gotham City. That shit is flat chick.
Drop it off in Metropolis for a little bit.
Superman lasered his eyes off on the ass.
Man. So they lasered her booty off? Oh, man.
I guess that's a good cap for Gotham Knights. No ass at all. No ass. All thighs and no ass.
But then when you go into Batgirl mode, you fucking Nikita Lyons. You know what I'm saying? You get the booty. You turn it down. You got Megan the ass.
Humpback chunk back. You see the humpback
You know what it is actually. When she's in her uniform and she's running, the suit is almost wrapped around her booty cheeks. I noticed that because, like, when she was just in the gym, the pants she's wearing are like normal pants. They go across the butt, like normal pants do. But for whatever reason, in the bat suit, it's got to go all the way in her ass crack.
Oh yeah, it's got them cheeks. Them cheeks gotta be
I hate when they do that shit to us. Like they do the same shit in anime where the shirt individually wraps over every boob. Like, stop it.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen that. It's like that's not how boobs work.
Like, I'm like, where the bull pocket shirts at? I mean, I'm
it's called the theory of magnetivity, right? When the shirt comes on, it just goes and causes the shit to suck up in between the creases.
That is true though, because it's like I've never seen a shirt where like all sides was tough. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never seen that.
It's like they got titty pockets on it. Titty pockets on the shirt.
Absolutely about to send that to the Senate. I'm sending that to. All right, well, we won't fuck with it. David, write this down.
I already sent it. I already sent it to Mitch McConnell.
Oh, you sent that?
Unless it give him more babies, he's gonna reject it. That's all he cares about.
If you want more babies, make this shit legal. So we'll see what he says. He be like, oh, okay, I got it.
I don't know, but right now we selling titty pockets on our platform store. So make sure you get them. We're coming out with ass pockets next. So those are coming soon. It'll give you cheek-delitis for $9.99. You know what I'm saying?
It'll make you double cheeked up on a Thursday.
It'll make you cheeked up on a Thursday or Wednesday. It'll make you cheeked up on Memorial Day. You know what I'm saying? Who's cheeked up on Memorial Day? You are. So make sure you shop. Shop at wixsite.com/the platform store.
It's giving cheeks. It's giving cheeks.
Cheeks. So can I get that as cereal? Can I get that as a cereal? Just, I got frosted cheeks.
A lot of people would buy that.
A lot of people would buy that.
I buy that.
You buy that?
Mike would buy it. Exactly.
You already got your first customer.
It's like Mike. It's like Mike. Did you pour you a bowl of cheeks without washing the bowl? Yes.
No.
Because I wanted dirty cheeks. What the fuck is happening? Let's go ahead and move on.
The show derails all the time.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's move on. This one, this one is kind of an X-bot thing right here, but it's kind of a cool ass thing. I don't know how it would turn out. But Xbox is testing right now Game Pass family sharing. So you'll be able to share the account with up to 4 people.
It's coming here.
Well, they're testing it right now in 2 countries. Mm-hmm. And soon they're going to test it in the American market in select cities.
Yes.
Oh, Lord. How much is it going to be?
Well, It's going to be the same price. So price is not going up. It's just that they're testing that it's going to be $10 and you can share, or you can have the Ultimate, of course, because you have regular Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate, and Ultimate will let you share. So that's kind of crazy because they're not changing the price, but they're still letting you share it with up to 4 people.
From what I heard, Randall Thor was talking about it. He saw the paperwork and everything from it. He said the family plan is going up to like $25 a month, which then you can share with 4 other people.
Family plan.
It's basically the Nintendo family plan, basically, and which you can share with 4 other people, and it'll make it $6.25 or $6.50 a month if you between the people you share it with, if that's what you want to do. Because I was doing the Nintendo family plan at one time, but sharing with somebody as well, and it was cheaper that way.
I still think that's a goddamn deal, right? Like that's because that's like. That's better than like Netflix. That's better than fucking like all of those options right now for subscription services. But now it gets to a real question, and I'm gonna ask this to you, Bella. Is this like financially sustainable? Because we've seen other companies talk about doing something like this, but sometimes it might be scary financially. What do you think about this news, being able to share Game Pass with 4 other people?
Uh-oh. She got dipped out.
Oh, I guess she said Game Pass tragic. And that's how she felt about it. She had to go. Okay, she's back. I was like, damn, it was that tragic?
Really?
I was like, damn.
We know how she felt about Game Pass. That shit's tragic.
She said, I'm out. Fuck Game Pass. No, but what do you think? What do you think? Do you think this is kind of a good financial decision? And do you think this is a good decision for the consumer?
I mean, for the consumer, yes. On a business standpoint, unfortunately, no. They're going to lose money. If they're smart, they'll raise the price, but people are going to get mad. It's a lose-lose, basically. They're going to have to raise the price, because that's if it stays that price, right. I mean, people be sharing already anyway. They're going to lose hella money. And then they're going to have to raise the price, and then people are going to complain about it on Twitter and all that, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's a lose-lose. I'm sure they'll figure it out, but I don't know, man. I don't think this price point is good for a family plan. Ideally, it needs to be higher.
What do you charge, Bella?
I don't know. Because it's a stream. It's a game thing. I wouldn't know how to gauge it.
Right. Right, because it depends on the people, like what they think is a deal, right?
What they think is worth it, yeah.
$25 might be too much for a subscription service for some.
I think $25 would be perfect, because with $25 in the family plan, you get access to Game Pass, you get Xbox Live, and you get the trashy ass games. I hate to say it, everybody gets upset. The trashy ass games, the Xbox games with gold.
The Sony has come on, Bella. The Sony has to be popped on at least once.
Put your hat away.
Come on. Those games.
Hold on, Big Mike. You mean to tell me that PlayStation offered anything better on their tier when you couldn't even get the first party AAA games up until like last month. Like, stop, bro.
Oh, here we go. Look,
stop
Big
it.
Mike. Just put away your console hat for a
right, just 1 second. Put it back.
I just say most of the games they offer on Xbox free with gold are worthless.
Literally, we get it. You love Sony. I'm not going to finish that statement, but I'm just saying you have to think about it from a business standpoint. Okay.
Ash Short. He's like increasing each Xbox. Ash Short, he'll tell you.
I play both. I'm a console person now, but I was hard in the paint for PlayStation for many years, and Xbox. I went PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4 in that order. So
see, I was
a PlayStation fan more than anything else in this world.
Yeah, I was PS1, PS2.
I know how to be biased. Okay, I mean unbiased. Sorry, but yeah.
I was PS1, PS2, PS3, 360.
I didn't like PS3. That's why I didn't get it.
Yeah, but I didn't have a PS4 or Xbox One. But I had all the consoles up until that point. So that's why when people try to say, "Hey, you suck, you're a PC person," I'm like, wait, I had consoles up literally until the new gen. So shut the fuck up.
Every fucking console.
Right.
Sega Dreamcast,
Nintendo, fucking
Master Race, because I've had experience with all that shit.
Right. What up, Humble? I see you, bro. I see you.
You know, the thing about Game Pass, and especially like for people like me, right, who can't just shell out, $70 8 times a month, right, to buy games.
Right.
And I will say this, right? So let's give an example. I know Big Mike said the games suck, but didn't Guardians of the Galaxy come out on both Xbox and PlayStation? Right?
Yes.
Right? And so for me, I was able to play a magnificent game on Xbox Game Pass because I pay for Game Pass.
Hey, I wasn't talking about.
I know, but hold on. I'm not talking. I don't want to just because this is how we get it out of the console war. I don't want to make it exclusive to just first party. I'm talking about just games in general. As a consumer, a person who can't hold on, Big Mike. A person who can't afford to pay, hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month for games that are cross-platform on everything. I think it's a great deal, right? I don't think that sucks.
I didn't say it wasn't.
I don't think that part of the game suck, right? I think when I can get games that are good that can come out on anything, PC, PlayStation, or Xbox, when I can get those games day one on Game Pass, I think that is a treat.
But I don't think he was saying that Guardians sucked though, because he actually liked Guardians.
What he's trying to frame it is that a console fanboy.
No, I'm not.
The first party sucked.
No, I'm not.
Okay, then what game sucked then? What game sucked then?
So you've like construed it. I'm talking about
what game sucked?
I'm talking about games with gold. I'm talking about games with the gold. Where they give you like
not games. Not David. I will give him this. Games with gold is different from Game Pass.
Oh, it is okay.
Okay, games for gold is.
It's telling you. Says.
Corrected because I didn't wear an Xbox hat at that time.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
He was talking about games. Now, games with gold has like the shit. It's
what's
like
the difference? What's the difference
games with gold. Games with gold is the gold membership. That's the where you get a couple of games a month plus you get online. It's not Game Pass. Game Pass is actually you got access to the full catalog of stuff. Yes. Yeah, games with gold.
From games with gold though, I done got some really good games.
There was some good ones on there. There was some, but it wasn't like Game Pass.
Yeah, 90% of the time they give you shit games like Ian Short that I was telling you. I love Game Pass.
But what Big Mike isn't saying, is PlayStation's first tier of subscription services give you shit too. He just don't want to include them because he wanted to be one thing specific. Instead of saying like before PS Plus and like before they had that huge thing, the games that they offered was tragic. They never offered it. They never offered any first. They never offered, and don't even cap. They never offered any of their major first party releases. They only offered. They did not.
Hold on. Here's where he about to play. Here's where he about to play a little bit of a footsie with the language. Did they ever have their AAA things on the PlayStation? They did. 5,000 years later. That shit was not free on your fucking PlayStation. Paying for the PlayStation shit. It took so long for that shit to drop. It was like mad years. Even God of War, right? Like God of War took a long ass time to drop on the fucking PlayStation. Yeah, they just did, but that shit came out years ago.
Hold on, they gave you like Horizon Zero Dawn, like right off the PS Plus.
But that was recent. We talk about when it first started.
That wasn't recent. That was like a couple years ago.
So a couple of years ago ain't recent?
Right.
I don't understand what you're saying. Yeah, you're talking about 2021. We're talking about 2019, 2018, 2017. When they offered that shit wasn't going down. Hell, God of War wasn't even...
Yes, it did. See, you
hold on, stay right there.
Someone doesn't play PlayStation.
Big Mike, stay right there. I want you to stay right there. All right. I'm gonna pull this up for you.
I'm on all the PlayStations except for the PlayStation 5. I played PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4. I've had all of their subscription services, and that shit was garbaggio back in the day.
It wasn't.
That's the one thing I loved about Game Pass is that Game Pass, like when I get on that subscription,
I love Game Pass also.
But I get everything I want. Where when I had the PlayStation subscription, it was like they may give you a Sly Cooper, and then everything else is lawnmower simulator.
So here we go. No. And I'm about to prove a point right here. Here we go. Right. Big Mike, because I want you to see this, bruh, because
I've seen it.
What you're saying something different than what you've seen. So let me show you what this looks like back then before last year, right? Let's show you what that fucking shit looked like. Let me pull it up for chat so they can fucking see it, because they'll swear to God that I'm being like bullshit. And
January with Milky in it. Days of the Tentacle.
Look. So this was 2017, right? This is 2017. These were the free PS Plus games, right? Day of the Tentacle, The War of Mine, Blaze Rush, The Swindle, Titan Souls, and Askin 2. Now, Big Mike, from this list, tell me what you thought was the motherfucking AAA, always PlayStation drop shit, right?
Give you one AAA game.
Give me one out of this list. I said out of this list.
Okay, well... ain't my fault. You're sitting here just...
No, Big Mike, you didn't answer the question. You said that every PlayStation, all they dropped was bangers, right? This list from January 2017, their free games for PlayStation Plus, on this list, what was the banger?
I don't know.
That's the type of shit I had to deal with when I had PlayStation Plus for PlayStation 4. It was like they may have one month.
I know.
One month where you're like, okay, they dropped, Tomb Raider, like, okay. But then the rest of the games was like, farming simulator.
Okay, so here we go, right? Here we go. If we go,
like, what the fuck
look, I just randomly picked one, right? I just randomly scrolled March. All right? Let's take a look at March. Now, Big Mike, tell me where the bangers are. We got Disc Jam, Tearaway Unfolded, Under the Night in Birth, Earth Defense. Big Mike is the Big Mike Defense Force, Lumo, and Sever. Which one?
Under Night in Rebirth is a banger.
Okay, what was that game about again? Can you give me the stories? Hold on, David. Hold on.
Look what it's for, though. It's for PS3.
Okay, and here's the other thing.
That shit was dead by the time I had it.
Here's the other thing. Look at they compiled all the scores from all the games released and because you believe in Metacritic when it supports your narrative. But here's what the average score looks like, right?
I use Metacritic all the time.
Okay, so then look what this is an average score of 77 was the average for all of these put together. So which out of these were bangers?
Under Night Rebirth, like I said, is a banger.
Okay, hold on.
PS4 game.
What type of game was that? What type of game is that?
A fighting game. I just said that. It's a fighting game.
Okay, and
anime fighting game.
It's an anime fighting game. And what was your main? Who was your main?
I only played a little bit of it, but like I said, it was a banger.
But it was a banger. Why would you only play a little bit of a banger?
Like I said, I played it. I liked it. It was a banger to me. I mean, maybe to you it wasn't.
Wait, we are counting opinions as.
I don't know. I'm just.
If someone to say, well, Xbox Game Pass dropped bangers, that's invalid because of what? If you said that was a banger to you.
they weren't bangers.
Okay. All right. I'm glad you admitted it.
Right. I'm
okay. I just want to make sure because you said that everything they dropped was a banger, and I randomly scrolled to a month where there was no bangers.
See, Daddy, that's exactly the problem I had because I was playing on the PlayStation Online, right, and playing for their service, and what's crazy is every month, and you should see countless YouTube videos of this. They would go through and say, all right, we're going to review this month's release of their games for their subscription. And every month, people would just be complaining their fucking asses off because people are like, yo, when are we going to get the hot shit? And Danny knows, I used to call him and Danny would tease me because he had PC and he would say, oh, I already got the hot shit. And I'd be like, Danny, look at PlayStation shit right now. And he'd be like, gee, that's why you asked you to get PC. That's why you asked you to get PC. I'm like, look, I'm paying for this monthly service and I'm getting this jam and Tearaway Unfolded. I'm getting fucking Luno and served. I don't even play PS Vita, right?
Hold on, David. David. Hold on, but I want to make sure. Hold on, David. I want to make sure that we got because he wanted to make sure he got this point across that he was talking about gold, right? Well, the reason why I pulled this up on this site because this was PS Plus. PS Plus was to go against gold, not Game Pass. So what I pulled up the bangers, don't give me an actually, because even Sony themselves. Hold that thought. I want to pull this up before you say that. Sony, and I'm gonna say this. Sony themselves already said that PS Plus was a rival to Gold, not Game Pass. Because if they tried to rival Game Pass and they only were dropping 2 games, that's an idiocracy argument. Because why would you think 2 games is not worth a catalog?
PS Plus started way before Games with Gold did.
Well, they did say that was their competitor. Who cares who started it first, right? Didn't they literally say that their only rival was Games with Gold? Not PlayStation Plus and Gold were the rivals, not Game Pass. They always said Game Pass was different because that was an actual subscription service for a catalog of games, not just 2 or 3 games that drop like Gold and Plus. Is that right or wrong?
I didn't know what you said.
Okay. All right. So let's do this. Let's switch it up because we'll be on this shit forever, man. All right. So but let's talk about something else then. Let's talk about something else. So you'll probably get a kick out of this. Sony, and this is kind of a big deal actually. This is actually a big deal, really though. On some serious shit. What up, Big Cloud? This is some more serious shit, and Sony might actually have a point. See, this is why I thought Big Mike would be happy to hear this because he can salivate on this, right? Sony actually released a statement, an official statement, and this was like maybe yesterday or a couple days ago about the Activision acquisition by Microsoft.
I was reading about this.
So let me pull that up for you guys so you can see. Because this, honestly, they make some kind of valid points. They do make some valid fucking points, man. And we already know because we've already talked about the numbers for Call of Duty alone. But so Sony put out an official statement, actually a few official statements on the purchase of Activision. And I'll just go through a couple of the statements here. They said each annual Call of Duty release takes approximately 3 to 5 years. What up? It says the company said as Activision releases 1 Call of Duty game per year. This equates to an annual investment of hundreds of millions of dollars. Approximately 1,200 people work on each version. Thus, Call of Duty alone has more developers than most game companies in their portfolio or even AAA studios. It says they also added no other developer can devote the same level of resources and expertise in game development. Even if they could, Call of Duty is overly entrenched so that no rival, no matter how relevant, can catch up. It continued that series defines the first-person shooter category and provided comparisons to Battlefield to illustrate that there's no other contest between those brands. You know what? They do have a point. I mean, like, if we really think about it, Call of Duty sales, they always break records on sales. They're always up there with, like, the Grand Theft Autos and those type of things when we're talking about actual sales. And Sony always does a lot of like promotional stuff with them. That was always geared towards, if you want to play it the best, you know what I'm saying, come play it on a Sony console, so you can get all these achievements, the trophies and all this other good shit. And it just always has been like that. So I could see why Sony would have a concern, because they literally would not have any other competition outside of like maybe Battlefield. But Battlefield really has been no competition in recent memory. So let's just be real here. Call of Duty is, if we're talking about like actual dollars, Battlefield is never in that category where it's like Call of Duty, then Battlefield, then GTA. It's never like that. It always goes Call of Duty, then like God of War, then like all these marquee games are always in this top 10s of sales list, but you don't see their competitors on there. So that is quite telling. Let me start with you, BitCloud, man. Do you think, with this press release that Sony put out, do you think there is some genuine concern with the actual buyout with Activision? Do you think there is a legit concern on that?
Well, first things first. Platform Podcasts. Big Mike. Acknowledge me.
I got you, Dad.
We got the Black CM Punk, BitCloud. What up? What up? What up?
Hey, yo, my man is kissing the cop car. What's going on? Hey, yo.
Speaking of that, Bella looking extra 4K up in this joint. Like the look. I see you, Bella.
She got the cat ears up, which means them DMs closed though.
She put all the ambient. She put the motion blur on too. It's going
down. She turned the damn. What's that shit?
She got the parallax. She got the it's parallax mapping, tessellation, all of that shit.
The tessellation is on
all that shit. Ultra. We got DLS set to quality. Resolution set to 4K.
We're talking about dynamic.
We're talking about full native. This is the PC version of 4K. Right, we're talking PC 4K, not Xbox, not the X flop 4K. We're talking PC version of 4K. So what say you, Big Cloud? What you think about those statements and the actual like legit worry that there may be some pie loss with that purchase?
They told you flat out that the game, that they know that the game encourages people to buy a console strictly off of it, on which platform basically has, the deal. That's basically what they were saying. So it makes sense why they're saying this. Now, the real reason why they're saying this too, though, and I've said this for years.
Oh, don't hurt him. Hold on, Big Club. Don't hurt him, man. Don't hurt him, man.
It's more about the trade commission. Go ahead, Big. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's trade commission, but also the real reason why they're saying this, and I've been saying this for years, is the fact that Sony relied on Call of Duty like a crutch when it comes to their multiplayer needs. They never brought back their iconic ones that people wanted, right? They never updated Resistance, and we know it's coming back now, and it makes sense now. It makes sense now when you see, you got Insomniac over here tweeting out Resistance picture, reminding you about the lore. Why do you think they're doing that? Because they got to bring it back at this point. They can't rely on that. SOCOM, for the first time ever in years, we had SOCOM be tweeted out. Why do you think SOCOM's being tweeted out? And why do you think Bungie really got purchased? Bungie didn't get purchased because they wanted Destiny. No, they need their online expertise for multiplayer games. This is why they're bringing 10 games as a service.
Exactly. I was just about to say that. Yes.
What they're doing. They need to have a solution. Now, they flat out said it. There's no game they can make that can rival it in terms of, replicate what Call of Duty does. And that's true. Not even Microsoft can do this. I don't know what
exactly. That's why they bought it, right? That's why they're trying to buy it.
I don't know why these dick munchers talking about, we can do this. I'm like, bro, stop.
No, they can't. Halo is not.
Will not touch Call of Duty sales even
ever.
It was free and Game Pass. It's already dead. Like, you think Forge saved Halo? No, Halo's done. Halo's done. Ain't nothing saving Halo at this point. Halo is done. Okay, like let's get that shit through the
listen, that season was not great for the multiplayer seasons. That shit wasn't given out like it should be.
Bruh.
That shit was all garbage.
Microsoft didn't even finish the fucking chicken. They just do some goddamn outdated fucking season on that bitch and thought that bitch was gonna be ready. No,
it was stale salt and
fucking cook the chicken. And motherfuckers were saying, "Oh, the game is good. It looks good. You guys are hating." And I'm like, bro, the game's not even finished. How does it look good? Shit, like it didn't have the texture. It didn't have the textures added. Right. The game had popping. Do you motherfucker like? It was funny. Dudes trying to like run their mouths to us like they would survive on PC. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. No, you would not. You would not survive on PC.
Because all the things you have to think about on PC, there's no way.
Well, and here's the thing too, man. Like just seeing that and like if you're a PC person and then you see that crazy pop in, it's like it's so prominent. Yeah, because now you're like, hold on, I got a CPU that can push this shit to the dimensions of fucking reality, but I get pop in on 2 trees just being like 2 inches away. Like that shit that's not what's hot. That's a Xbox developer issue. That's not a system issue. That's Xbox and XFlop did not put their resources like they needed to behind a marquee product like Halo. And you knew it was when they showed it the first time when they showed an old version of the game as a debut, which was already a terror. Remember that, Bella? That was a terrible decision. Who made that decision?
And also, mind you, they put all their marketing for Halo into that console by itself. Like it was on the box.
The marketing had money, but the actual game didn't.
Yeah, it didn't have money. Well, the game had the money. The problem is, and I said this for fucking years, 343 is not your fucking Halo savior. They're not.
They're not
your Halo savior. Dudes wanted the damn show. Say, oh, well, they made this game. Okay, let me tell you something. They're not better than fucking Bungie. Let's get it through their fucking show.
Bungie had the best Halos. Bungie had the best Halos.
Where it's at. That's always been their baby. That's been their fucking DNA. That's why do you think Destiny? Well, be realistic. Why do you think Destiny has so much fucking success? That's a new IP.
Yep.
It's basically Halo, but it's a new IP.
Because of the mechanics. The graphics on Destiny look amazing. It looked way better than Halo. Let's just be real here. The color palette on Destiny shits on that Halo color palette. Yeah.
That's it.
So, but that's Bungie. That's not 343 is the one that kept fucking up when they did. Then they do ODST and I can't remember, but they did the shitty ones. The ones that everybody hated was 343's shit. Yeah, and so I didn't.
That's when they started taking over. Halo 4 is when they took over.
So with this information coming out and the official statement, I think they got a valid point. They really do kind of got a valid point. It's going to be hard to battle that. And I think they did. I think they knew it was coming. Like you said, Big Cloud, when they got Bungie, because they were like, "Yo, shit's moving in the industry. That's looking, man, that's crazy."
Sony's best strategy at this point. Because first of all, here's the funny thing: you don't need new IPs in situations like this. You need to go into the backlog and get the fucking heavy hitters.
Get the successful shit back then.
This is where you need to look into yourself and get what you truly need. Mm-hmm. You see they got Call of Duty? Okay, you're going to get it for now. You're still going to get it. But here's the thing. We don't know how long that's going to last. Because all Microsoft has to do, once they make their money back from this deal, all Microsoft really has to do after they get that money back and that's just done, and their deal is done with, they can just flat out say, hey, guys, so yeah, about that Call of Duty.
Right.
Well, it's about that Call of Duty. Game Pass subscribers, you get the entire legacy right now. It's officially in there. But also, going forward, if you're a Game Pass or Game Pass, let's just say Game Pass Ultimate tier subscriber, right? You get all Call of Duty games, especially new ones, day one in the service. Also, with you getting to day one in the service, you get DLC for free.
Yep.
Nice.
That's all they need to do, and it's going to be like a different.
It's a whole different ball game, dude.
Because everybody's going to start looking, especially the casuals. They're going to look at Sony like, well, damn. I pay $70 for you. I don't get the map packs day one,
right?
Like these guys, right? I don't get the full experience with what they're offering over here, which is offering me for let's say 20. Because at this point, Game Pass is going to be up in price at this point. So let's say 30, 25 bucks, right? $25 versus $70.
And you know what else is crazy, Big Cloud? What we talked about earlier in the show, Xbox is talking about family share. Up to 4 people. Imagine $25, and you and 3 of your friends can play Call of Duty day one with all the DLCs, right?
I'm saying the dude, bro,
yikes! That's a yikes.
Sony knows this, and Sony even mentioned Game Pass into that meeting. They said, "Yo, it will take years for us to make something that will compete with a service like that." Now, again, remember how the idiots on social media saying PlayStation Plus Premium is the best deal in gaming? I'm sitting there going, bro. It's not.
That's I love. Please, I tried to say this.
Yeah, I'm like, as much as I love Sony, I love PlayStation, I love the quality. It would take years for them to get on that one. Tell you why? Because first of all, you're still paying $70 plus for this service. You see what I'm saying? You have to pay tax to get into the next tier.
Yep.
People don't understand this. You have to pay them the backlog of what you owe.
Yeah, what you owe for your previous. Yeah, it's like,
how is that a deal? That's not a deal.
Wait, no, but Big Mike, hold on. You've been quiet, dude. You said that was a hellified deal. Remember when we got into that argument? And you said that it was a deal, and I said, how was that a deal? And then now Big Cloud is saying the same thing what I was saying. So is that still a deal? Because he said it now? Is that confirmed or what?
I'm only paying $20 a month.
You didn't answer my question. Is that still a deal or no?
To me it is. I mean, to me. As a consumer, to me it is.
Are you paying where? Are you paying
hold on.
Are you paying extra?
I didn't have to pay the extra.
What you talking? Are you paying extra or premium?
I'm paying for premium. I pay $20 a month for premium.
I'm trying to salvage this conversation.
I can't even.
This man, Daddy T. I'm sorry.
I'm in fucking tears, man. I'm serious, man. I'm in fucking tears, man.
What?
Oh my god. What's up? Oh shit. What's up, Dragoon? I see you.
Daddy saw the look. Daddy saw the look on me. That's why. I did a look. I did the killer look, the OG rider professional kill look.
You did. You just like.
I pay $18 a month for Xbox.
Oh my god.
I pay $20 for PS Plus Premium.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I'm a happy consumer with it. I mean,
but yeah,
Bella, hold on, Bella. Why you just?
Hold on.
Look at Bella's face.
Bella seen it too. That's why I
just. The way she bit into that snack. Come on, man. Come on, man.
She bit into that shit like it was a good ass apple.
Just like you would have thought she was sipping tea. Oh my god!
Joke all you want, but I mean that's your opinion.
I mean, yeah, again, no. If you listen, the thing about it though, deals related, all that shit, you're not really getting anything off of that PlayStation Plus Premium, and
I downloaded
hold on.
Games I haven't even played.
I need to go get some water, dude. I'll be right back. Y'all go ahead and talk it out, man. I gotta get some water.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this. All right, there's a company making money, right? Which is fine. Companies are companies, especially big ones. And then there's taking advantage. Okay, it is what it is.
That would be nice.
If you're a fan, I get it. If you're willing to pay that much, that's fine. But come on now.
See, you're saying they're taking advantage of me when they're not. They said I've been playing games that I have never even touched because they're putting them in the PS Plus Premium library.
What games are these?
Like I said, Stray. I actually got to play Stray because of it.
Mike. Look, no. Don't put words in my mouth. But I want you to look in the camera.
I say it right.
I want you to look in the camera.
Okay, I'm looking at the camera.
I want you to get closer to the camera.
I'm going to get it close, like as close as you want.
Yeah. That's close. That's pretty. That's all right.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. You said Stray.
Stray's good.
You said Stray.
Yeah, Stray. Stray's a good game.
You said Stray.
Yeah, I said Stray. Stray's a good game.
Okay. Here's the thing. Nobody's denying that Stray's a good game, right? But you're saying that this is allowing you to play games that you would never play before.
Right. I would say Returnal. I don't have Returnal.
Big Mike, your ass is one of the biggest ponies out here.
I don't care.
You love pussy, right?
Whatever.
You would have bought that for $40.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I don't have. And I'm playing it. That's it. And it's the PS5 version instead of the PS4 version. I'm getting the free upgrade for just $20 a month.
How did you?
What do they add?
For the what?
For the PS5 version.
A Valhalla?
Yeah.
Just a graphical upgrade?
It's just a graphical upgrade.
That's it.
Well, I'm saying.
Mel just said.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can show it.
Stop doing
I'm back.
I mean, wow. $20 $20 a month to me, it's worth it.
So all you mentioned for that's the value was a cat game that everybody was Hold on.
There's more than that.
Hold on, Bella. Why you look?
Because you said Valhalla was a reason why, like PS5 version of Valhalla. And I'm like,
I'm just saying, I'm naming games that I have never played, but it's on there that I can play.
Okay, so you only mentioned 2. What else you been playing?
Wait, but you can play Valhalla on Ubisoft Plus, right?
Yes.
I don't have Ubisoft Plus.
Okay, but that doesn't make it unique to PlayStation. Then, if you can get 2 services offering the same thing.
Makes it unique.
Wait! But they're offering the same thing. Pay a service fee, and you can play the game, right?
But I don't have. I'm see.
But you didn't answer the question. I said those 2 things are
to play Valhalla on Ubisoft Plus.
Come on, Captain America. Come on. Come on, Captain America. Keep deflecting.
I'm not deflecting. Now to play the
throw that shield.
Whatever.
Throw that shield, man.
Oh yeah, Ubisoft Plus is coming to Xbox. So what's a better deal?
Exactly.
It's the same deal, but I mean.
But then you'll be able to play Valhalla then on Xbox Game Pass, right?
That's if it's on there.
But if Ubisoft Plus is on there, then it's on there, right?
Ubisoft Plus is on there. It's on
right?
there.
Why wouldn't it be? It's on Ubisoft Plus.
I don't know.
Mike, why are we doing this? Stop it. I don't know. He acted like what's that shit? He acted like Justin Bieber from that Deposition video. He was like, "What? Is that beautiful?"
I'm happy right now.
Is she my child?
I don't like y'all upset that I can be happy.
You acting so nonchalant like Justin Bieber. Like, is he my child?
Wait,
I mean, you all have your PC.
Bad Bella. Don't ask me about her again. Don't ask me about Bella again. Don't ask me about her again. You my child? Was Danny detrimental to my career?
Like I said,
that's how you sound right now.
Hey, like I said before this, I just got PC in 2020. I was a PlayStation pony for many fucking years, so miss me with that bullshit. Okay? Like I said, there's a difference between a company making money and a company. There's a difference. There's a difference between a company making money and a company taking advantage of their base. Come on now.
They're not taking advantage.
There's more than one. I'm not even just saying this.
Big Cloud, why you looking?
There's more than one. It happens. It's a fucking company. These companies don't pay your bills. They don't give a fuck about your opinions. They are here to make money.
That's fact. PC. They don't give a fuck about you. PC don't.
PC's not a. It's the hold on. PC's not a company. PC's not a company. There's not like a central PC company.
My PC.
I love you.
What?
No, I love you, bro.
Wait. All 3 are just PC, and then you guys don't even play.
I always make sure you get on set.
Wait. So you saying Big Cloud is a PC person?
Well, Big Cloud, he plays PC and PlayStation still.
But he said the same. What's the difference between what he's saying to what Bella's saying?
I'm just saying she don't play PC.
But does that make it? Does that make a difference? Wait, hold on. Wait, all right, go ahead.
Mike. What do I play more, Mike? PlayStation or PC?
PlayStation more.
So what the fuck you saying? PC, PlayStation?
I was saying you have both.
I do, because I'm not a pussy. I play what the fuck I want to play. I'm mostly PlayStation. That's why Sony fucks with me.
Exactly.
Me.
But he said he said the same thing Bella said. And I was
no. I'm saying the same what I said about Bella. You and Dave, you guys used to be about.
But how does that change what they said though? That's the question. How does that change what the?
I don't deserve to have an opinion,
right?
Though I still.
You can have an opinion, but
no. Let me finish. I have a hell of a fucking collection in my living room right fucking now. So because I spent thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars
go play it.
And to PlayStation, I suddenly don't have an opinion because I'm a streamer and I'm on fucking.
I didn't say because you're a streamer. I didn't say because
you're a streamer. No, because I don't do the streaming for my PlayStation 4. I'm certainly not a PlayStation fan anymore. I'm not a PlayStation fan anymore. Even though I got classic Black Label games right now in my fucking living room. All right, shut the fuck up.
Okay, there it is.
I'm telling you right now, I'm Roman Reigns and fucking Bella's my Paul Heyman. She's like, this right now. I'm just.
All I'm saying is,
I'm just like this.
I just don't understand how they both can say the same thing, but Big Cloud's opinion is valid because he plays on PlayStation more. That makes no sense. If they're saying the same thing, then why wouldn't she be right?
Did it ever occur to you, Mike, that the reason why she probably doesn't play is because there's no value to her there, and it's not worth it? No. There's no value there because the service is not up to par.
Well, maybe it's her. To me,
you see what I did there?
Yeah, I see what you did.
You see what I did there?
But to her,
you see what I did there? You know that's called a dead giveaway.
Okay.
Dead giveaway.
I knew something was wrong with green white girl ran to a black man.
The Big Mike didn't have a clue. Dead giveaway.
Whatever.
Dead giveaway.
Once PlayStation come out with their I'm all on that shit. We could play together, and you could sit there and.
All I know is this.
On PlayStation's knob the whole time.
I play everywhere.
Hey, you know it's a family show, Bella. So you don't want to do that when you're on fire. You don't want to do that. Yeah, you don't want to say.
Hold on. This ain't a family show, but.
Well, never mind. It's TV 14.
Right. This is TV 4. This is TV 18. Right. This is TV 18. So she's good. She's good.
You said find out what that means. Listen, I'm old enough. I know what that means. Goddamn.
Okay. Well, the ones that are old enough know.
Hey, I met you with that Denzel woman. That's all I'm fighting.
Oh shit. And it's funny because we got Trent said Bella and Big Cloud are right though. Yeah, it's funny how Bella is wrong because she's not Big Cloud.
Hey, Mike pulling up the Captain America show, man. He's like, for freedom, he's got that PlayStation show. Hey, bring it up, man. Hey, listen, I used to pull my shit out on the regular, so you know how it be. But also,
me too. I used to.
Yeah, I used to all the time. But then I realized how fucking stupid this community can be. So,
right. Exactly.
What was I about to say? Like for example, what was the shit that we fought against last gen, right? At the start of last gen, DRM, always online, right? Physical media pretty much going away.
Yep.
Look at these motherfuckers now; they're pretty much praising it now because physical media sales are the lowest it's ever been, and mostly digital. Mostly digital, and then dudes like, well, the industry's going into that direction. Shut the fuck up, bitch ass motherfucker. I'm spending I spent $200 on the fucking Jotnar edition.
Braze, I see your comments, bro.
I don't care if I spent $200. I don't care if I spent $200 on that Jotnar edition. I mean, shit. I don't need a disc to have it. That's not the point of a collector's edition. We buy the collector's edition for the fucking case. Shut the fuck up.
I always wanted to go digital. I mean, I've been.
Oh, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Good for you. I mean,
what's up, Hunter? You bitch!
Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Shut up, Mike! Shut up! Shut up! I'll say shit outs to me. Shut up.
What's the last thing you bought physical?
Shut up.
You shut up.
Shut up.
He said he bought a sandwich. He bought a sandwich. That was physical.
He bought a manwich.
Right.
This Big Mike was talking about. Big Mike Lee said he eats manwich. hefty. Big ass fucking sandwiches.
He said he got the fucking sandwich.
Yo, I got a promotion idea for you. Yo, Dave, we need to do that. Let's get this motherfucker on the cover of manwiches.
He said, I even eat it in dirty bowls. And he's like,
no, bro, I swear to God, yo, Mike, I'm telling you, do the Shaq Fu fucking poses.
Oh shit, he said the Shaq Fu pose. Oh shit.
With the fucking manwiches. That needs to be your fucking profile pic. I'm sorry, we're getting that shit changed. Fuck that blue profile pic. I can't look at that shit. We're getting that shit changed. Man, with your ass like this. Shaq Fu fucking bro. Let's go.
Dracula said, I play Patience. Those PC games I wanted are now coming to PC. Oof.
Bro, listen, I want you to listen to how fucking funny this is, right? What did motherfuckers, remember that stream I did, Danny? Motherfuckers in my chat coming up and saying, listen, you're fucking full of shit. You're being wishful thinking. You think Spider-Man?
Remember that shit?
I'm over here dying. I'm in my chat. He's like, yo, you think Spider-Man's going to PC? Man, I'm going to subscribe. I'm like, you're some fucking comedians. I
said this too.
PC? Hold on, you don't think that Spider-Man was gonna go to PC? You guys are some fucking comedians. When Spider-Man 2 about to come out, and the way they've been advertising the shit out of Spider-Man in the MCU, you don't think that bitch is going to PC?
Right.
You fucking comedians.
Dude.
What did fucking Sony do? So, what I love about Sony, how they did this too, that's how I knew Sony watched my video. Sony said, hey, heads up, a crowd favorite PlayStation game is going to PC.
Yep.
I was sitting there going, what could it be? As soon as I heard the web shoe go, I was like, let's fucking
there
go.
It is.
You bitches, let's go. I was happy. I was all in fast. I'm telling you what, it's my favorite games of all time. It's one of my favorite superhero games of all time. Yeah. Number two. That fucking game going into part 2 is about to make shit tons
it's about to be
more
crazy, right?
For part 2, which is even more great. That's gonna be great by itself. But also, what I love about this is creating the MCU that we fucking need in video games right now. Wolverine, 2025 probably at the latest, but I'm thinking 2024 we'll probably start seeing
24, but it might be 25.
Yeah, but that's that right there. That's another one. It's like, bro.
Look, that was coming to PC too, and I'm saying it here first. Braze, thank you for the 100 biddies. You said because of all y'all love Sony since the 90s, the ones making all of y'all hype for Spider-Man game that came out in 2018. I can't wait for a platform to stream Halo since it loves Game Pass. Hold on, but I stream games from Game Pass. Doesn't have to be Halo. Literally yesterday we streamed Grounded. Yeah, we streamed Grounded last week.
Ain't nobody watching that shit.
And that was on Game Pass. So like, just because it doesn't have to be Halo for me to like play games on Game Pass. Halo is not the only game on Game Pass. Like, it's not.
Nobody gives a fuck about no goddamn.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Halo. You know how Halo uninstalled in a bitch. But you know what's not?
Why are you talking about it, you bitch?
No, because Braze put a.
No, bitch, no, you're a bitch for that. Don't bitch that game. Don't bitch that.
Hold on, man. Fuck you, man. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. I can dog shit on Halo if I want. I can dog shit on Halo if I want. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You can't have all the fun, bitch. I want some fun. Halo is tragic, and that is not the only fucking game.
Unseasoned fucking chicken. That's what it will be remembered as. Unseasoned fucking chicken. Leave it the fuck alone.
Listen, let's just be real here, man. If you love Sony so much that you don't see common sense, I feel sorry. But if you're a common sense person that goes, okay, well, that shit might be dope, even though you don't have it, then I appreciate you and I love you. You know what I'm saying?
And I will say this, just to go even further, because now they know they can't fuck, because they know this Call of Duty shit going through. Everybody's like, yeah, I'm all for it. Sony's like,
Sony like, hold up.
Sony's like Gary Oldman on that comedy special, like when he was in the black people's church, the white guy. He was like this. Wait, you guys are gonna fucking cheer while he's preaching?
Yeah, remember that?
He's like, I'm gonna say something.
Remember, yeah, he said, I'm gonna say something.
I'm gonna say something. He like this. Yeah, interjection. Yeah, I know that 99.9% of everybody is agreeing, but I'm disagreeing for this reason. I'm like, listen, Sony, you can say you're speaking claims, but the days relying on that fucking game are done. Now it's time for us to get the competitive.
It's time to nut up or shut up.
That's the problem. Sony doesn't want to compete like they had to do back with the PS3.
Right.
So this is why I've been saying, and Sony knows I'm on this. I'm on their ass for this. But I said this before. I had these little fucking dick munchers who just started playing this fucking console. No. You guys need to understand. Back on the PS3 gen, we had a fucking game for each category. We had some new shit.
Yeah, there was something for everybody, right?
You see what I'm saying? God of War was brutal in PlayStation 3 gen.
Yes.
God of War wasn't sympathetic and no crybaby. There was no emotional fucking tale like we're getting now. No, it was brutal fucking kills.
It was all about revenge, right?
Ripping skulls off. It was fucking killing Poseidon, gouging eyes out. I want that gritty Sony. This is the Sony that said, you know what? Okay, you guys want to fucking mess with this Call of Duty deal? I'm gonna get you motherfuckers with this. Sony was TV14. They were the fucking Attitude Era type of shit with the PS3. They were that. Now Sony's the PG version. They're like, oh yeah, we love everybody. Engagement numbers are high. I'm like, Sony, I love you, but can we get that fucking aggressive tendency back? Can we really go back? Can we put that fucking foot on their fucking throat right now? Because I'm telling you right now, once Elder Scrolls starts dropping, right? Yeah. Whoever keeps saying Starfield in the comment section, I want you to slap the fuck out of them. Ain't nobody caring about no fucking Starfield.
I mean, Starfield might not be the it, but Elder Scrolls though, Elder Scrolls, yeah.
Elder Scrolls, yeah. Starfield's only going to be good on one platform, only. It ain't fucking Xbox, PC.
It's PC.
That's when the mod community fixes it.
Yep.
There's your fucking answer.
Hashtag PC, though.
When the mod community fixes that, it'll be good. But until you get that to your fucking thick cells, it ain't going to mean shit on Xbox. That's why people are shitting on it.
Hold on. Terrible. Big Cloud, wait till we get that No Man's Sky mod for Starfield.
You already know what's going to happen. I mean, shit. Why do you think Resident Evil is getting a third-person mod? It's not because they're making money off of it. No, the fucking mod community about to do that shit regardless. Actually, I think they already did. Did they not?
They did.
Yep, they came
out. Yeah, they did it. They did already. You just couldn't see dude's face, but now you about to get an official licensed product version of this.
Yep, that's it. Yep, they actually did it.
And speaking of Capcom, think about it. A third-person fucking mod for this game. Sony specialized in third-person games. Evo.
It's already there. It's already there.
Wait a minute, Evo being purchased. Capcom. You already know Capcom's gonna be an ace buy from Sony at this point. I feel it. That's gonna be the next buy when the Square Enix shit's done. And also, by the way, it doesn't help their case. They're talking about taking shit from consumers when they bought Square Enix, pretty much.
Right, because that's a lot of fucking development.
We talking Final Fantasy? You trying to say Final Fantasy? Is it a game that's hard to compete with? Yeah. If you put out Final Fantasy and Tales, let's say just put two RPGs together, right? Tales series versus Final Fantasy, you put them out at the same time. I guarantee Final Fantasy will outsell Tales, even though I personally love Tales as much as Final Fantasy, but I think Final Fantasy will outsell it. And that's just a given fact. That's why I said that when Sony released that press release, I thought there was some actual truth to that.
Yep.
You know, it's just but you can't say that it never happened because you support Sony. Yes, it did happen. They do have worry, and if that do go through, then Microsoft will have some powerful guns under their umbrella eventually once they do all of their requirements before they go full on exclusive.
But I think when I was watching Solidcast, I was listening to BitCloud and Blaze. Could they get it done though? Because they have managerial problems. Can they get it done?
We'll get what done?
What the sale? The sale ain't got nothing to do with the managers. It's all about Microsoft.
Not the sale. Like like the game. Could they get it done, or are they going to be like another Halo? Or will we get like a Call of Duty? It's going to be like Halo.
Because you do know the actual devs are being bought, not just the
devs. Yeah, the talent and devs are purchased.
Right.
They operate like they would independently in this stage, but they're exclusive.
I don't understand how that would change.
Whatever plans, whatever time frame they have for Call of Duty, It's going to continue
it's
on
gonna
that
be the
front.
same shit.
It's not going to be a yearly Call of Duty. Microsoft's not stupid. They seen the decline how it was when it was a yearly.
Saw it.
It's going to go in that line. So after 2023, the games probably might take a break after like 2 years.
Yep.
And then to come back again, then you get it. But when it comes back this time, you're going to see a heavy emphasis of that green on it. It's going to come back in green. The big green. It's not gonna have that big blue border that you're used to anymore. It's gonna have that big green border. It's gonna be big green. And again, Microsoft has always been known as a dude bro console, so they now got the biggest dude bro casual shooter on the platform. But the thing is, though, I mean, again, and this is where I don't want them to fall into this shit. And this is where motherfuckers need to wake up. Starfield ain't it.
No.
Okay, Starfield ain't it. Halo, Gears, Forza ain't it. You need new shit. You need new shit. So with that being said, with these studios being bought, motherfuckers bring up Crash. I need to see Crash Bandicoot on this console. I need to see Spyro making big returns on this shit, right? I need to see the Elder Scrolls on this shit. I need to see Doom and fucking. You know what I really need to see? Just to show that they're not fucking around. I need to see a Doom and Halo crossover.
That'd be dope.
Ooh. I need that. There you go. To take my fucking money.
I'll take.
You give me a Halo and to go
my fucking money on that one. I'll buy that now.
Can you imagine that? Like Master Chief getting sucked into his world type of thing, and he's like actually killing fucking demons.
God, that shit would be so.
And make it co-op. Make it co-op.
There you go. Make it co-op. Him having his powers of the Spartan and all that shit. You know, with his suit. You guys doing this with the grapple hook? Yes. I'm saying he's got the grapple hook. It works. It'll work. Let's go. Right now.
Let's get your ass over there, man. Hold on. If we watch it, hire this motherfucker, man.
I'm just saying. Danny goofy ass will walk away when I dropped the gym.
No, I'm here. I just my wife. I was here, but just my wife walked in. And you already know last time she was naked, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm not trying to expose that again. So yes.
I can already see her giving you the stink eye. What you say?
She did. So, but yeah, I mean, listen, man, I agree with all of that, but you'll get the same people who push back, including Mike, that will push back and say that shit there's no way out. You know, unless this shit fails, and it's like, well, you still gotta have faith in the brand that you support, right? You got to believe that Sony is strong enough, as you tell it, to destroy all the competition. Well, then that means including Call of Duty. They are strong enough to destroy that IP, and if they're gonna do it, then do it. They got stuff in their catalog that is quite popular, and even to this day, people are still asking for these games. And it's just like, why don't they just really double down on that multiplayer stuff if they're really trying to stay competitive?
I'm telling you. Well, this is probably the best news that if you really think about it, even though it might sound grim, but this is some of the best news you possibly heard, because it's guaranteeing you that you're going to see a different approach to these games that have potential with multiplayer. Right. You already seen it with Naughty Dog and Factions 2. What did Neil say before he lied to us about the remake? But what did he say? He flat out said, "This is the most ambitious multiplayer we have ever made." Why do you think it's the most ambitious multiplayer they ever made? How do you think they got to where they are? They got Bungie help.
Vanguard was ass though. Vanguard was garbage.
Yeah, Killzone always struggled with the multiplayer. You got Bungie to help you out. That's just gonna be better. What else you got? You got Resistance.
Yep.
Bungie right on the side. You got SOCOM. Boom, right there. You got him. You see what I'm saying? It's tons of games to go off of. Twisted Metal probably might make a return.
Yes, we know that it's not 100% confirmed or guaranteed, Braze, but you got to understand, man, if Sony is that powerhouse, right? Like they've been for the last decade, right? Then whatever they put up in the forefront, right, should reach that popularity that will cover some of that loss from Call of Duty. But they got to put something up. That's the thing, though.
I disagree altogether. Like, remember how dude said that Crash Bandicoot wouldn't sell? Crash Bandicoot would be pointless if they ever brought that back. I don't want people to keep asking.
But that's silly.
And Sony kept teasing it, and we didn't get it. And then we finally got the reveal at 2016 when they finally made the deal and everything was done.
Yep. And then remember
what happened? It broke the fucking internet.
And it was so popular, it got ported to Where?
Multiple platforms.
Including hashtag
Xbox.
PC, Xbox. They all got it. And it all sold well on everything. So it's not a fact that it's old. It's a fact that Sony will take care and honor and put some respect on these IPs' names. That's the point. And
it's not just that too, though. You think about it. That's why I think Capcom makes sense. I didn't cut you off, but that's why I think Capcom makes sense with this too. True. What have we been asking for Capcom? Dino Crisis. We've been asking OG franchises to come back. Them working with Sony can help make those fucking games legit pop. You know what I mean? Legit. What are we hyped about going into the end of this year and to the beginning of next year? Remakes of games. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Callisto Protocol is a new game, but essentially it's Dead Space 4. And I'm hyped.
And it's sick than a motherfucker.
It's dope, but I'm hyped as fuck for it. But it's basically Dead Space 4. What it should have been. You know what I mean? The non-pussified version. Right? Dead Space remake is going to start off the year going into next year. That looks amazing. If you can look at Dead Space remake and sit here and say that, oh, I don't think a remake of these games will work, you are not paying attention. It could definitely work.
Right? You don't see that hype that came out when they first announced Dead Space remake. Hell, when Callisto Protocol was announced, the hype was even more because it was the same devs who did Dead Space. So let's just be real here. Those old franchises have staying power. It's just that actually putting the effort into respecting those old franchises makes a huge difference. So it's in the ball's court. This sale is going through though.
Oh, it's done.
It's done. It's a done deal.
Sony can't enforce this out. If it was like, let's say there was like, it's kind of like Palpatine, right? He had to like get the approval of the crowd. But no, I mean that's the only thing I'm thinking of. Because remember, like he had to get the approval of the council, and everybody had to agree that he was the emperor / overseer, and everybody was like, yes! Like everybody put their hands up to let them know, yeah, we're with you, right? If only a third of that, let's say only 10 people were saying yay, and the rest of them saying no, then you would have not had this deal go through. But it's like that though. It's like that. So you know, in the words of in the words of Padme, this is how competition starts with thunderous applause.
Facts. So, all right, guys, let's leave it with that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys pay attention to that. Stay close. If you get any more information, make sure you tag us on the platform Real on Twitter. And yeah, let's go to our last segment. We got a new segment. It's called Call Them Out. And basically, it's kind of like our rant that we used to do, but it's very specific. And I think who I want to call out is Nintendo. And if you guys want to join in a call out, you can. But keep in mind, if you join into the call out, you can't interrupt the speaker, and you have to wait your turn. So who wants in? Okay, so me and Big Cloud are running it towards Nintendo. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. The op-ins are closed, and I'll start it off. Nintendo. I think Nintendo doesn't understand its actual old school fans, right? I think they always try to understand just the new people. And it's like, you don't understand that you have consumers that are 35, 40 years old who's been playing those games since time immemorial. And whenever you make a decent change to something that's been formulaic for years and it gets well recepted by the general masses, then don't fucking go change it. And the reason why I'm being very specific on this is because of Pokemon. Now, you release a game called Legend of Arceus, which has the most crazy fundamental changes to gameplay ever. Being able to choose whether to battle or actually catch the Pokemon, you can just do it at the player's choice, is such an amazing fucking thing. And then you come out with 2 new games that take the biggest of heaviest of steps back to the static formulaic nature of what Pokemon used to be. Shows you where Nintendo's mindset is. And they didn't pay attention to any of that shit. They didn't give a fuck that people that's been playing Pokemon since the 90s, when they finally play Arceus, they see that there is a real change to the format, and it was something that was welcomed over 20 years that change happened. And Nintendo took that hype and said, we will quell that hype by taking that out of our newest releases, and you'll have to just deal with it, and by putting the fucking shades on. And that is quite disgusting. I think Nintendo is shallow-minded with that decision, and I think they really should delay those two games and go back to the drawing board, because we already got Arceus. Arceus came out like a few months ago, so we really don't need another Pokemon game immediately. So delay them bitches. And second thing, get a stronger system. Goddammit, you're letting Steam Deck shit on you. Because I've seen dudes running fucking Pokemon Arceus at 60 FPS on Steam Deck, you pieces of shit. So get some better hardware. Alright, Big Cloud, I'm tagging you in, bro.
See, alright, so he brought up some good points. I used to be all in with Pokemon, especially with Emerald. I thought this was like the shit. You know, I'm thinking that they're going to just continue to improve it. And then I just kept noticing one vital thing. The only thing they changed was the skin. Not the skin color, but they changed the clothing color of the character, and maybe changed the way it looked a little bit in terms of how the color, like the clothing looked. That's it.
Right.
Everything else is a carbon copy. Nothing else changes with these games. Nothing's innovative with these games, in my honest opinion.
Nothing.
It feels like the same thing. The shitty ass fucking multiplayer is the same. The fact that you have to lock Pokemon between select titles, between different, making you buy two instead of just one, is ludicrous. The fact that you have to trade with somebody to evolve a fucking Pokemon is fucking ludicrous. Listen, your fucking system sucks when it comes to the online infrastructure. It never was good to begin with. But the fact that we're here in 2022, right, going into 2023, we're here in 2022, and we still don't have a proper system in play for legacy back and bad systems. The fact that we're here in 2022 and your ass is still out here thinking that we want to play games at sub 30 frames per second. Not even at sub 30. We want to play games at sub 15
I would say 15, 20 frames.
240p in this motherfucker. I don't know whose bright idea it was. Listen, and listen carefully. A lot of people say, "Oh, I don't expect a lot for the Steam Deck, or not Steam Deck, but I don't expect a lot from the Switch Pro." You should expect a lot for the Switch Pro, because if it doesn't offer 60 FPS on this,
what's
that
the point?
Is another flop by itself. What are you gonna do? Put another OLED on there? And you damn sure? I remember dudes damn sure that when we got the last model. Well, it's got a new OLED screen. That's new. What the fuck is an OLED screen gonna do for me when the components are the same? That's not going to stop me from seeing the game looking like trash. If the game is running at 15 frames per second, guess what? The game runs at 15 frames per second. It's going to run like trash. Now, Steam Deck, here's the wild part about Steam Deck. Steam Deck's making people a believer. And here's the thing, too, and it makes sense, though. If you play something at 40 frames per second, you will experience a better experience than 30. 40's better than 30. That's no problem with that at all. At all. Especially if you're playing at a higher resolution, etc. But let's keep it a buck. 60 is where it's at.
It is.
This is where they need to be realistic. They need to keep this OLED on here, right? If you need to, drop it to 720p. Nobody will complain. If you give us 60 frames per second all the way through every single game, boost it up. No free upgrades or everything of that nature. No charges. Listen, that's enough by itself. That's enough. I don't need to see no fucking 3DS or 2DS type of mentality where you start removing shit from this and the damn system gets progressively worse as we go. I don't need to see that. They did that with the 3DS. Remember how it was 3D? Then the 2D came out. Then it started looking like loaves of bread. Then they started getting even more weird in terms of how it looked. I don't need to see that with the Switch. I don't need to see that. It's bad enough due to his cabin for this system at the beginning going, "Oh, it's a handheld. It doesn't need to do that." I'm like, bro, it's a fucking home console.
Fact.
It's not just a handheld. That's why it's called the Switch, because it can switch from home console to handheld. She's like, "No, it's a handheld. The market's the handheld." No, the fuck it's not. It was marketed as a home console.
It was marketed as a dual-purpose thing.
Exactly. Now you can say it's a handheld because they took out the basic feature of that.
Yep.
You don't have to need that no more.
Yep.
But what they should do is come out with a beefier dock as well. That dock needs to be beefed up. It needs some new features. But honestly, do I expect Nintendo to do this? No. Nintendo's at this point where they're like, oh, this is a company that sold us cardboard. You got grown ass men talking about people need to buy laser printer. Fucking they were saying, oh, you guys can get laser printers to replace the cardboard. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like you have grown ass men just saying shit like that, right? These are the motherfuckers that fucking damage controlled Pokemon Go when it came to them charge you for the Pokemon. It's like, yeah, listen, Nintendo can never do wrong with these fucking people. I remember arguing with these fucking motherfuckers before I became a YouTuber. I remember I used to destroy motherfuckers so bad that their only defense to come at me in a fucking comment section was to go, oh look, they're like, oh look, Ryan's here. Hey Ryan, how's that Vita going? As if I give two fucks about a PlayStation Vita at the time. The fuck is the Vita gonna do? Everybody moves the goalposts in Nintendo. They know they do. So anybody say they don't, they're full of shit. Let's look, and dude's like, oh well, we got Bayonetta. Who gives a fuck about Bayonetta on a Switch? That shit. Have y'all seen Bayonetta on the Switch? Did y'all see the gameplay?
Yes, I did. Yep.
It looks spooky.
And ain't nobody hyping on Bayonetta. Ain't nobody.
You know how?
But the Mario Strikers looks amazing though. Imagine that.
Now, Platinum Games did talk about Bayonetta possibly showing up on something else, and you know what that says? That says that Platinum Games also wants better for the IPs that they're working for with Nintendo. Because if they're really trying to push the narrative that they want to at least squeeze it out on PC, that tells you a lot. So, Nintendo, we're calling you out this week. All right.
I'm just saying, Nintendo can come out with fucking crayons and coloring books. You have grown ass men saying, "Well, it's for kiddies. It's good. It's not for me." But yeah, remember Microsoft came out with dolls?
Yep, and they were like,
"Oh, I don't like. Why is Microsoft come out with dolls?" I'm like, "Oh, shut your little goofy ass the fuck up."
You're actually kind of right with the.
Hold on, David. Are you in this? Hold on. Are you in this?
I thought you said it was over.
I did not.
I thought you said it was over.
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I said we calling you out. And
yeah,
that's all. But I can end it, yes, because I know you chopping at the bits, David. Yeah. So let's go ahead and end up the call out session. So Nintendo, fuck you this week. All right, David, go.
I just want to say quickly, Big Cloud's right, because remember they came out with that cardboard shit for the fucking Switch, where you can like build these fucking cardboard boxes.
$80. Mind you, David.
It's the biggest scam on the fucking planet.
$80, bro. $80
$30. Those used to remind me of
$80.
To get like a fucking Happy Meal, and
the
box would like
fold up. Yeah.
For $80 goddamn dollars, you got me fucked up.
And here's the wild part: the $80 version, right? If y'all remember, was the one that had the Nintendo branded cardboard.
Yep. Yeah. Nintendo.
Otherwise, it was like 7, or was it 90? No, it was an 80 for that, because it was 80 for that, and then it was like 70 or 60 for like the base one. But it's still
the regular one. Yeah.
It dude's damage control. Well, you're getting a full-fledged game, bitch. I still gotta fucking put the shit together with the cardboard. What the fuck you talking about?
Right.
That dude's dumb. And what happens when the fucking cardboards break when my fucking ass is tired and this fucking kid's like, yeah, I want you to put these guys. I'm just like.
You start ripping that shit up, and you realize that you ripped up $80 fucking dollars.
Be smart.
I pull a fucking Roman Reigns with the cardboard. Just.
That's why you gotta be smart, Big Cloud. See, I was out there smart. I was out there, grabbing boxes and selling boxes to people. Like, hey, you want this Nintendo Labo? $50, you can have it.
You a fucking
fucking terrorist,
What
man.
you know about a scam?
Big Mike turned to a scammer, man. This dude is a scammer.
I got that cardboard.
Right, you got that cardboard.
Yeah, you got that cardboard, but guess what? I got to fold it myself. So what the fuck they gonna do for
right,
me? Well,
I
got that cardboard.
That's the crazy thing I've ever seen, dude. They charge it $80 for a piece of cardboard that you fit around your controller that you gotta build your fucking self, dude. That is the most fun. When I first
hashtag scams, you know what I'm saying? Scam, man.
I sold like 3 of them for $50.
This dude out here, he a devil, man. Big Mike a fucking demon, man. This dude's a demon, man.
Police come get him. He won't run away.
Police, he's over here. I'm being a Karen today. He's over here, officer.
Yo, hey, Bray, it'd be like that. Yo, Bray. On some real shit, bro, it'd be like that, though. Motherfuckers like, well, I'm unbiased, right? I don't like fanboys and no side, but let a motherfucking Nintendo sell you some cardboard. These motherfuckers come running across the field like, oh, Nintendo has saved the gaming industry. You know what I mean? You guys remember? Look it up. Nintendo said even suck my fucking dick. I was fucking 6 or 5 years old and fucking out. We don't fuck about that. It's 2022, bitch. What the fuck are you doing for me in 2022? Jack shit.
Exactly. Christopher, what's up, man? I see you, bro. Love you. Hashtag KOA. He says GameCube was dope. Now, I did love GameCube. But here's the thing. At that time frame, everything was on the same level, right? But everybody else elevated, and Nintendo did not elevate like that. They didn't change their graphical narrative. They stayed the same while everybody adjusted. And I think now we're at a point where the resolutions are so high that it's becoming almost a huge issue for Nintendo. So I think they just need to change it up, though.
See, the thing about GameCube, even though if I look back at that system, I still remember when we got one of those. I was like, yo, that shit is really a fucking tiny ass cube. But
it put out some punch, though.
The disc, though, and how they were doing it. Yeah. They were creative with the fucking thing. I will give them props. Even they came out with that. Y'all remember that adapter thing? For where like the GameCube sits on it, you can play your Game Boy Advance games. Yeah. I thought that was the latest shit out. Like, yo,
dude, that shit was lit as fuck. Yeah,
this is so fucking fire. That's the latest shit out. You don't see that creativity though no more. You don't see that.
You know what? No more. You do see. I say it like this: the Switch idea is amazing. Yes, but I think the hardware choice is where the Nintendo Switch comes up short. I love being able to take it on the go and then being able to put it in a dock and play it on my TV. But the hardware itself, switching it, is whack. And it's just like, damn, okay, I've got it on my TV, but that shit's a stretch 720 with fucking, that shit's looking throw up. You know what I'm saying?
But phones that are outperforming this thing. Legit phones that you just buy little controller things they selling. You put your phone in.
Mario
are outdoing it.
Humble, I'm sorry, man. You're actually wrong. Mario.
Wait, I was about to say.
Yeah. Believe it or not, every Mario game up until this point has always been 60 FPS, including the old Nintendo games. I swear to God, Nintendo had one game that was 60 FPS, and that was Super Mario Bros. Like Super Mario 1, 2, and 3 was 60 FPS on old ass NES. It's always been a 60 FPS game. So no, Mario at 60 is, if it's Mario at 30 is where it's disgusting. That's where it's not right. And
Did
Mario,
you say it will look horrible at 60?
Yeah, no, Mario's always been 60 FPS. There's never been a Mario game that was not 60 FPS, including Mario on Switch. I swear to God, it's always been 60 FPS, and it's never.
And by the way, Humble, the most bought system ever is not the Wii; it's the PlayStation 2.
I thought it was.
Well, yeah. PlayStation 2 is the high, but the Wii is a close second. The Wii put up numbers.
The Wii put up numbers, but that's mostly off of Wii Sports.
Wii Sports, yes.
Is sold like 156, 55 million units.
Yes.
The DS.
Thank you, Christopher.
The DS is at 154, because I remember that got closest.
Yes.
It's like 154, and the Switch, the Wii, it's like 118.
Yep. It's like 118. So it was it definitely put a ton of numbers up. 118 million people is insanity already. And you have to give Nintendo props with that, because the Wii changed a lot as far as how to play a game.
It changed a lot, but it also damaged them a lot.
It did, because they focused solely on the casual. They didn't do anything with the actual gamer.
They put more emphasis on the gimmicks than the games itself, or the quality of how the games are going to be perceived down the road.
Because there was shovelware everywhere on.
I mean, like every Christmas you would see a Wii sell out. I'm telling you why, because old folks would see it and go, oh my god, I can get in shape, I can run, I can play with my grandson. Like, that's cool. The marketing behind that was brilliant for the Wii.
Yes.
That's what got you to buy it. But the thing is, what do they do afterwards? The Wii U.
The Wii U was sucked so much.
Cluster fuck to ever exist.
The Wii U was so garbage. Remember that Batman? Remember that Batman Armored Edition that came out on Wii U? Dude, that shit was.
He's like throwing the batter. Like, what is this shit?
What is that shit? Cape was stiff. I'm like, nah, bro. This ain't it.
Bro, that's like, oh, this is so immersive. They kept doing this. They kept looking down and looking up.
Yeah, remember he kept looking down, looking up. It's like, dude, you're about to pass out, bro.
I'm like, bro,
like, I understand
about you doing this.
Right. You're constantly coming out of the experience by looking at
you have to constantly come out of it, and you know what? That's what I'm saying. So, you know, Nintendo, let's just be better for 2023, please. Please, can we do that? Just 2022 almost over. I'm not even worried about your 2022, but 2023, y'all gonna need to fucking man up or get ran up, and that's just real fucking facts. Right?
I don't see him doing anything until I say 2024.
I know it sounds bad, but that's true if you drop the soap. All right, let's get the fuck up out of here. Shouts out Bad Bella. Shouts out to Big Mike. Shouts out to the Black CM Punk. Big Cloud Gaming. Shouts out to Dave D, aka Wesley Pipes. You already know. Let's see who we rating.
I got a fair basher in this, but you know what's gonna happen is Daddy's gonna read. We're gonna end the show. Me and Bella, you know, Dave, you know, Mike, and we got Danny, and then we're gonna leave. So while we leave, make sure you do the one thing and one thing only. Acknowledge us.
Acknowledge us. Yeah, you already know. All right, guys, we're getting the fuck up out of here, but we need to raid somebody. Who we raiding? What we doing?
I see Rain and I see Struggle on my end.
Okay, you see
let's do Rain.
Yeah,
let's do Rain. Yeah.
Okay, her name is Rain is always heavy, right?
Rain is always heavy here.
Oh, here. Okay.
Rain is always heavy here. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's do that. Boom.
Pick your jaw up there, Big Cloud. You're okay.
All right. So check out Rain. She is one of our late night convo alumni. So make sure you check her out. You can ask her personal questions. So if you wanna ask her about her sex life, she will gladly tell you. Just keep that in mind. That just make sure that you be respectful. But you already know. Once again, we love you all. We can't do this shit without you. Check us out 10:00 p.m. tonight for the bullshit, and we will holler at y'all later. Tell her where you came from, and we will see y'all. Peace.
Hey.
How your camera freeze on that? What?
I know it froze on your face, Big Cloud. When you looking like.